trust me, come with a real. You hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, skrilling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sick and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin More Rax.
What up, though?
We got young Chris at TV booth, JB Smooth the ones and twos, and the nippliest of the nips. Oh, no, it's us in the house. Is this the incorrect spelling, or this is the correct spelling?
No, that's right.
There we go. Look
I
at
got
this.
you.
There you go. You got it this week.
Shout out.
I got you.
I see. It was way easier to spell when it was just cheese nips.
That is true.
It's true.
That was
very fair.
Yeah, straight to the point.
Does everyone?
It's too good for that.
I mean, it's been long enough. Tell them the story of what happened, why it was called cheese nips.
I mean, OGs know.
Oh, geez,
That's
no.
true.
OGs
Maybe
fair.
clip it. Put it out on Twitter.
But yeah, if you don't know, it's because he would do the show shirtless when he first started. He's doing the show shirtless in the sound booth.
Yeah.
And he would always bring a
Always
5-pound
snacking,
bag
dude.
of Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think cheese nips are better than Cheez-Its. That just might be.
That's just not true.
That might
I'm
just
sorry,
be
but that's
the poor,
just not
the
true.
poor man
Cheez-Its
coming
is
out of me, but
Cheez-Its are better than cheese nips for sure.
I don't know.
That's why they're pricier.
What's better, Cheez-Its or Goldfish?
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Okay.
There's more varieties.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Cheez-Its
Cheez-It
for sure.
Grooves are creme de la creme. You ever had Cheez-It Grooves? They're like, it's the future of chip.
No.
It's the future
It's
of
the
chip.
future of chip. It's like
There's a future of
everything you
chips?
like about a Ruffle and a Cheez-It combined into one glorious snack.
Wow.
It's great stuff.
All right, moving on. It's other
One
stuff.
time,
Excited.
when I was in East Lansing, dude, we were at this is when I was at the house on Gunson, not the apartment on Bertram, but I was in the house on Gunson and my roommate, or no, this is the Bertram apartment. I had a box of Cheez-It Grooves, and my roommate had a girl over, and she ate the whole box.
What?
And like I woke up the next day and there's an empty box of Cheez-It Grooves
Dude, I'd be pissed.
by the couch, and I yelled at him. I was like, dude. You're just gonna let this random whore come in here and eat all my Cheez-It Grooves
In front of the random.
And it literally, like, they were in my room, in my closet. Because
Oh, that's messed
Damn,
up.
I
so
know-
she had to go looking
no,
then.
he got them. And
Oh,
and
he
like,
got
yeah.
him.
Did he at least
Like, you
complete the
hungry?
That's
mission?
different,
He
dude.
well, yeah, he completed the mission. It's my guy Billy Diego now, because he lives in San Diego.
Okay.
But,
Billy Diego.
yeah, that's my
How
guy.
have
I
your
was roommates
pancake
with him for
missions been
3
going?
years.
Back up at school.
What?
How have your pancake missions been going?
Yeah. You've been making a lot of pancakes lately?
Yeah.
You know, chocolate chip pancakes over blueberry pancakes.
Facts.
How often have you made pancakes this semester?
No comment.
All right, good.
What about ceiling titties?
Great segue.
Great segue.
I don't know. It's on the front sheet.
That's what even need
We
type of
should let him
segue.
drive a show one time. It would just be so
Dude, it
chaotic.
would be the
Oh,
best
for
show
sure.
ever. Tell me. Come on.
Is it like,
Yeah. What about
is that DJ
Dude,
Truck's
the
like touchdown
wildest
dance?
stuff happens on Wednesdays, though. We've had,
Corvette.
like, weird people walk outside, look in the glass. It's a good time.
Yeah,
I think it
there's
happened one time.
There's
The
been a lot
crackhead
of
was looking in the glass.
yeah, a lot of weird stuff.
ADD
happens.
at an all-time high, of course.
Yeah,
For sure. Oh, and do you have ADD?
yeah,
Maybe.
you do.
Or are you just like
Everybody does.
streamlined stupid? I'm just
A
getting
little bit of both. A little bit of both. You know, I like to mix it up
Balance.
sometimes.
balance. Does he have the graphics?
Since
though?
you brought it
Google it.
up,
Yeah.
do you want
Google
to pull up the ceiling
Yeah.
titty?
I thought you guys were going to do a little bit more of a segue,
No,
but I
no,
got
You
it.
know,
for you.
hey, he just
I'm really curious.
yeah,
Put
he
it out
just put it
there,
out there.
yeah.
I don't even know how to talk about it.
so
I get it.
I don't think I have one
titty,
anymore, but
yeah.
I have one of those
It's-
in my house.
you know,
I
Do you get
definitely
flagged
do,
on
too.
YouTube for that?
So do I.
Why?
maybe
It's throwing up a ceiling titty?
Yeah.
Dude, it's a light.
It's more than a light.
It's more than light to me, brother.
It's a
All right,
light to
come on,
YouTube.
Come on, it's more than a light.
Yeah.
Right.
You tell me you walk in your house at 2 a.m. drunk, you're like, whoa, look at that thing.
Do you think? But I'm like, was it invented for that? Because like you think when you're like just kicking it back in your bed, looking up at the ceiling, I guess you'd have to have two though.
Yeah.
Why
That'd be
would
a unit
I've
titty.
never seen two together. That's the weird
That
part.
is very
thought-
true. So maybe it wasn't made to be a ceiling titty.
you guys didn't do enough research on this? You should have come in with like a full report on
Yeah.
this.
Like
You know what?
a
Next
book
Wednesday, that's your
report.
homework.
I come back next week. I'm like,
break down who
actually
invented the
see
That's
ceiling
gonna be
titties.
Owen's thesis.
like a full report.
Yeah.
I got two finals next Wednesday, but I'm gonna focus on ceiling titties.
Dude, I'm so happy I don't have to do
Yeah.
tests anymore. or
Yeah.
any of that shit. Well, I mean, like being in ComArt Sci, you didn't really have to do a lot of
no.
presentations
tests.
were
Dude,
key.
Yeah, it was
it's
a
so
presentation
easy.
or an essay or something.
Right.
So that was pretty cool. But then I went to like my senior year was all my like electives and random stuff.
No
and
one
all my
cares.
journal classes done.
I took coaching basketball senior year. It was
I did
lit.
too. Coaching
That's a
basketball.
little
is
bit
dope.
harder of a class of what I've
Yeah,
heard.
it's a 2-credit class, and they
Yeah.
have a midterm, a final, and a final project. I was
Yeah.
like, calm
Chill.
down, all right? It's not too serious. Like
Right.
World of Turf, I took that my senior year.
That was
That was the
really
one I
easy.
missed out
My
on.
other
I
roommates
missed
in
out
that.
on
Oh yeah, World of Turf is like the
I'm
highest.
taking that
GPA
next
class.
semester. Yeah.
It's a good one.
And
All
the
the
cheat
answers
code.
are on Quizlet.
Did,
No,
did
that's-
any of
that's
you get
my
the
plan.
cheat code of finals week presentations where it's like you got that group and people didn't want to speak, so they're like, "I'll do all the work. You just gotta talk." And I'd be like, "Okay."
Yeah,
and then I just easily wing it and
It
get
happened
an
to me
A.
one time that I like biffed a presentation, like a group presentation. Like I didn't do anything. I showed up late the day we were presenting, and like I still,
you have full credit?
I still got an A on it. Yeah, I got a 4-point A.
Was it a Journey class?
No, it was History of American Cinema.
Oh. I think I'm also taking that next
It's
semester.
cool. The professor of that class is really cool. He would do these like, he would ask questions on like days like no kids would show up to the class. He'd like ask a question and be like, first person to answer gets 100 on the midterm. I'd be like, I remember when he was like, think of,
Did you know it? Like what?
That's
yeah, I
wild.
forget what the term of it was. It was like some term that was like basically what streaming services are now, but back
Yeah.
in the day. And he was like, can you think of something that is related to this today? First person to answer gets a 4-point on the midterm. I was like, Netflix. He was like, yeah, 4-point. I was like, let's go.
So you didn't have to
That's
show
wild.
up.
Didn't show up at all. Yeah. It was awesome. Great
That's
class.
great.
Great class.
You guys done?
College is a joke, dude.
Is y'all finished? Or you done? Talk damn
Ceiling
sport.
titties?
Ceiling titties,
Yeah,
guys.
he's
How
mad
about
that.
speaking of American cinema? Did you see the trailer for the new Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
You know, did you watch the holiday special?
I didn't. Was it good?
I liked it. I thought he didn't like it. You, JB, you
My
didn't
grandma
like
got
it?
signed out,
Nah, I
forgot a
didn't really
password, so
care
I got
for
logged
it.
out of my.
Wow.
my
Do we got
Disney
a
Plus.
Black
It's better than a
Panther
lot of
review?
the stuff that Marvel's been doing, like I've said
That's not
before.
hard. That's a low bar.
That's true, but when you have an Eternals fan right here,
That's fair.
it's honestly incredible, dude.
Eternals got a sequel.
But
wait,
speaking
who's the
of
internal
good
fan?
American cinema that's coming out soon,
You said
Babylon?
what?
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine.
Oh.
Cocaine bear.
Cocaine
Spencer's
Bear.
Where
excited 'cause that's
the
his
bear
alter
gets
ego.
hold of the
Yeah,
cocaine
he eats
and goes
coke, goes on a
rampage.
rampage. Yeah,
That's a real
true story.
I'm
I'm
Yeah,
going
it's
to
a
see
true
that
story.
opening night for sure.
Are you really?
For sure.
It looks awful.
Babylon does look real fire. Though.
I'm like genuinely
I'm good with that.
excited
Like
about
if Brad Pitt's in a movie,
Brad Pitt, Margot,
Yeah.
Toby Maguire.
yeah,
Wait,
It's
what
gonna be
movie is
fun.
this?
Babylon.
It's coming out Christmas.
Oh, is it the one with the detectives or something like that?
No,
I
it's
honestly have
it's
no
about
idea.
like movies. Like
Yeah.
it spans through like a couple of decades. You'll have to. I think it's gonna be a really good movie,
Yeah.
but maybe I'm wrong.
There's a couple. I don't know the names of like any of the trailers I've seen, so I shouldn't even bring them up. But when I went to go see Nope, there were so many like fire ass like trailers for some of the scary
Yeah.
movies coming out. I didn't watch Black Phone.
Well, the
though.
menu's
I wanna see
gotten
that
really
one.
good reviews. I haven't seen it yet.
The
but-
Menu?
Yeah.
Which one's that?
It's where like they go to like, I think it's an island or something like that. But they like, basically they cook people and then they start like catching.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like, you know, sort of
yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah, I
They
did
try
hear about
catching
that
them
one.
all of a sudden.
I thought
Yeah,
that
it's-
was like a troll movie though. Is it not? It looks like it's supposed to be like. I don't know.
It's gotten good. It's called the menu.
Did you
It's
see
gotten good.
Amsterdam? I still haven't seen that
Oh
yet.
god, it's awful.
It's awful.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it's
really?
bad. Yeah.
Wow.
They
That
like it
looks
treats
sweet.
you like it's stupid. I thought so too. It's got a good cast.
Yeah.
Like Christian
Great
Bale.
cast.
Yeah, it's really loaded, but it was a terrible movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
You can watch Violent Night.
Probably not.
Dude, I've heard good stuff about
I've
it.
heard good stuff about it too.
I honestly
I
kind
heard
of
it's
want
like
to watch
Santa
it.
John Wick.
Yeah, basically. 'cause it's,
Have you guys seen Titanic? Yeah, Titanic. Have you guys seen that? No.
Shut up, Chris.
What is wrong with this guy? I actually haven't seen that.
It's got DiCaprio in it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. Stop
Wait,
what you're
does he
doing.
make it? Does he make it in the end?
It's a true story.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Okay.
That's fair.
What do you think about the Baker Mayfield stuff, Owen? In terms of like Detroit Lions draft position, obviously we have the first round pick.
I didn't think about it that way. That's interesting. I mean, I'm not too concerned. I don't think he's a guy that can really help you win any games. Really, I don't. How much better are they really getting there? You know,
Baker Mayfield's going to help the Lions get the #1 overall pick.
You think he's going to be? I don't think he's like.
That's cap.
I just don't see that.
Baker
like it's not
sucks.
He does
sucks,
suck,
but he's better than what they have
like,
right now.
Yeah, but they're gonna like trust him for more.
But
he's gonna
because he can deliver
and
more.
he's gonna mess it up because he's gonna throw interceptions.
Like I get, it's like the cool thing to say, but like you literally think he's gonna
they
like.
Still are losing.
I don't think it's gonna do anything to help them.
But you also need the Texans
Aaron
to
Donald
win.
Out tomorrow, by the way.
Like
though.
you need other teams to win.
Yeah.
To help you.
That's my whole thing too. With the Lions playoffs, are like people are like, "Oh, we need this to happen, this to happen." No, the Lions need to win. End of story. The Lions need to win every single game. Let the rest like fall how it may. Because we have the tiebreakers against both the Giants and the Commanders. Actually, I don't think you got to speak on that at all, JB. Yesterday on the Baker Mayfield stuff.
What's up?
On how do you think it ruins? I guess the Lions because right now all season long we've been hyped about that draft pick being like a top 5, top 10 pick out of the LA Rams. But now they signed Baker Mayfield, and obviously he's not the a dude, but I mean he's better than what they got.
I mean, if you sit here and listen to Skip Bayless, he says he's going to be the spark that starts the whole Rams, on his winning streak. But no, honestly, it's not going to happen. It's Baker Mayfield. Like, come on. Really, you sat down Cooper Kupp. Matthew Stafford's not playing. Aaron Donald is probably iffy that he's going to sit for the rest of the season. I mean, just pack it in. Like, you have nothing to play for right now.
Yeah.
Come on, Skip.
Come on, Skip.
Do you think they should not have signed them?
No, I mean, they probably should. What are you going to lose? But
right. There's also a chance if another team signs them next year, they get a compensatory pick.
Maz thinks he's going to start for the Rams next year.
Yeah. Where is that even?
I don't know. Maz loves Baker Mayfield more than anybody.
It's crazy because, like, Maz, he's not stupid. He's not dumb.
Yeah.
He knows the game, but he says stuff like that. It's like, where did that even come from just now? You think it's his old age? Man's getting senile or something like that?
What are you trying to say?
Because the other thing, too, his buddy, who's Kenny Florio or Mike Florio from PFT, said the same stuff, too. Even when the Baker was in the open market and they're talking about bringing him to Detroit. And he's also a Vikings fan, so maybe he's trying to sabotage the Lions a little bit. But these old people, and Baker Mayfield, Skip Bayless, that's another example of that, too. Although Skip, I have give any validation to anything he says. He is the worst.
Remember when you were Googling shirtless Skip Bayless pictures?
Ripped.
He did that?
Jacked. Yeah,
he is ripped.
Dude, he's pretty jacked.
He is ripped.
And he's got drip.
He's never lost in his Jordans either.
Drip Bayless, yeah.
We were asking, which is not even a question, if he had a chance against Sir Charles. Because Sir Charles kind of let himself go. But he's still 6'9", former athlete.
He's still a giant human being, and he was a fantastic athlete. Top 3 power forward of all time.
100%. Speaking of top athletes, did you make a top 10 list?
I did, yeah. He should have it.
Did you do a graphic for it?
Can you throw that up? The
wide receivers?
The one I sent you?
Yeah, because I was curious. Yeah, because we obviously have Amon St. Brown in our top 10 now.
Okay, here we go. My WWR's Cooper Kupp, number 1, a.k.a. The King, dude. You got, obviously, Adam Thielen right there.
You got all white guys?
Wait, let me explain.
Okay.
Hunter Renfrow, he balled out at Clemson. He's doing pretty good with the Raiders.
He looks like an accountant.
Braxton Berrios, he does look like an accountant. He was good. He's at the Jets now. He's doing pretty good. Dude, who was the Super Bowl?
You're good, man. You're good.
Who was the Super Bowl MVP when the Bucs won it? Who was the Super Bowl MVP?
I think it was Tom Brady.
No, it was Scotty Miller. And then Baby Gronk in 10 years. Honestly, dude, that guy's
does Gronk have a child or Gronk have a child?
You haven't heard of Baby Gronk?
No, who's Baby Gronk?
I'll explain it in a second then. You got Andy Isabella, I just kind of threw him in there. And we got Rob Gronkowski. He was going to be the Lions tight end, but then he said he wasn't going to play. And then I put Julian Edelman with roids.
Yeah, that is good. We got comments in the Woodward Sports Chat. Trash can list. Where's Tom Kennedy? Where's Tom Kennedy?
How'd you forget Tom Kennedy?
They said, what a gritty group of guys. Said CJ's name. Yeah, these are guys that are just... They high character guys. They do the right thing.
They do.
They do the right thing.
Really nice guys.
Very cerebral players. Yeah.
Themselves.
Somebody you'll just bring home to mom.
Did you make a real list though?
I did, yeah.
Oh, dude, that would have been funny if that was the only list you made.
Well, we did it because he's the color commentator.
Right. And that's my real list.
Why you gotta put roids next to DeAndre Hopkins?
Well, he cheated.
He did, but he came back this year. I don't know if he's technically off the roids, but he's still killing it.
He cheated, so I dropped him in the list. That's the only reason.
I like that list.
I have a beef with the Jalen Waddle over Amon-Ra St. Brown thing for me.
Lunch pail guys that enjoyed the show.
Lunch pail guys.
What did you say?
Because he said lunch pail guys.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what? They'll have very nice lives.
Hard workers, and they work out at a specific gym. Spinny, which gym is that?
It would obviously be Planet Fitness, because that's where you got to go if you want to work out, because Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone, where you can work out in a non-intimidating, judgment-free atmosphere. The gym that has always been known for being clean is now cleaner than ever. It has tons of equipment, a full-body workout in just 30 minutes in the 30-minute circuit, and all memberships include fitness training. You can get all that for just $10 a month. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
It's back. Year 3 of Woodward Sports Stuff-A Studio is here. The past 2 years, we've collected new unwrapped toys and stuffed our studio so we could hardly fit in it. This year, we're doing it even bigger. Join Woodward Sports and our whole family December 19th to the 23rd as we stuff our studio. While you're out shopping or just sitting on your couch ordering presents, make sure you grab one extra and drop it off at our studio, 15 Mile in Woodward and Birmingham. We'll be collecting toys around the clock to make sure every child in Mott's Children's Hospital feels the warmth of the holiday season. It's the time of year to do for others. Help us stuff our studio. Special thanks to all the wonderful elves at Meyer and Guardian Alarm for keeping the toys safe. Stuff-A Studio 2022 with Woodward Sports.
For a limited time only, all new burgers and loaded fries at Big Boy. It's not a Slim Jim, it's the Big Jim. The chili cheese is such a tease. Guess what else is new? The bacon blue. How about upgrading those fries? Chili cheese fries, baked potato fries, nacho fries. What will it be? Satisfy those taste buds at Big Boy.
My name is Lee. I've lost 35 pounds on the Custom Health Center program. So the 3 biggest benefits that I've gotten from this program has been, I'm not snoring anymore, I have a lot of energy, it's great, and oh, by the way, look at this. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Call us at 844-789-THIN or visit CustomHealthCenters.com for a free consultation and get started for as little as $5 a day.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
Is that?
At Alta,
uptime
matters. Alta Equipment has everything you need to get the job done. You got a big project coming up? Alta has you covered. Give them a call today at 844-GO-TO-ALTA. Again, that's 844-GO-TO-ALTA. Alta Equipment, where
uptime
matters. What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com. I'm your boy Easy, joined by my man Spin More Rax.
What up, though?
We got young Chris to the TD Blue, JB Smooth, the 1s and 2s, the nippliest of the nips, cheese nips, and the Maz chair today. Wildin'. But I gotta get JB, because you and Spinny weren't in on it, but Chris, myself, and obviously Owen were in on the top 10 list. What was your initial reaction when you saw that?
I looked up and I'm going through the list. I'm like, all right, what? They're all white guys. Why they're all white guys? I was expecting to see like Tyreek Hill or Justin Jefferson up there, and I'm like, Hunter Renfrow. What the hell?
I put the WWR, so it's like wide receivers list, but you guys didn't.
I didn't know.
It clicked. I got it afterwards.
Yeah, you guys didn't catch it on. It's great though.
It's like that. You ever see that thing on Twitter where there's that? I think actually was a Vikings fan, where he was like. This is the list of quarterbacks my girlfriend would bang.
Yeah.
And it's like all the way. Your girlfriend's mad racist.
But like, we put Dak low, and it just like Lamar was last.
Mariota was like just before like the
okay, interesting.
Yeah. JB, if tomorrow, will you make a top 10 like all-time white receivers list?
I could. You want me to?
Yeah. I'm making a graphic.
I got you.
Jordy Nelson better be on there.
Yeah, Jordy, Wes
Welker,
Danny Amendola,
Cooper
Kupp.
Yeah, Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp's got to be one, right?
You can go back to the the
Super Bowl
50s.
MVP.
Go back to the 50s and
There are a couple cold.
You'll find all of them.
That's true.
There's one that
Only
plays the Raiders.
It should be from like the 2010s.
Like Jack Youngblood and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's better wide receivers than like, they could sneak in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Way back then, I don't even know.
What about
the whole reason that thing is even
Chris Durham?
Yeah, Chris Durham. Who's all right? I guess
Riley Cooper.
Oh man, he can't be on your list.
Riley Cooper cannot be on the list.
He is definitely not allowed to be on the list. But moving on to the actual sports topics, or the ones that we want to talk about today. The Detroit Lions. It was kind of crazy. They flipped the script. They become the favorites in the matchup against the Minnesota Vikings. But not only that, it went up another point today, Spinny.
Yeah.
It's now 2.5, and I'm talking about across the board.
2.5.
I went to wagerline.com. Yeah, they're still.
I told you, man. I think the Lions punked the Vikings this week. I don't think it's close. I think it's.
You think they blow them out?
I think it's at least a touchdown win. Yeah, I think I think it's going to be something like 34-28.
Why?
Or 36? Because I think the Vikings are frauds. Honestly.
So it's a lock.
Their defense. You look at their defense. Yeah, it's a lock. Like not Philadelphia Eagles. Not Philadelphia Eagles.
Philadelphia Eagles.
This is an actual lock.
Lock it up.
Because this is the healthiest the Lions team has been all year.
Yeah.
They got guys back. They're actually going to try to introduce J-Mo into the offense this week. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means 15 snaps, 5 targets, something like that.
Yeah.
We'll see. But DeAndre Swift looks like he did at the beginning of the season. DeAndre Swift was playing good ball in their last game. They got DJ Chark and Josh Reynolds back out there playing well. The offensive line is playing well. Jared Goff just had his best game in a Lions uniform. The defense is getting healthier. Aiden Hutchinson's coming on. We got James Houston, the pit bull, out there getting sacks in 5 snaps. It's impressive, man. And you look at the Vikings defense, and it's pretty suspect. Like, the Lions defense obviously was awful for the first 6 games of the year, but they've been playing fantastic in the past 5 games. And the team that's closest to the Lions in season stats of total yards allowed is the Vikings. They allow 398.7 yards per game. So the Vikings are going to allow the Lions to move the ball. They're going to move the ball up and down the field. And if you go out there and you score 30 points, you can beat anybody, especially with the way the Lions defense has been playing these past 5 weeks.
That's fair.
It is 1 o'clock Kirk Cousins, though. Got to beware him.
Yeah, that's true. 1 o'clock Kirk Cousins is a god.
He just, for some reason.
Like that. Yeah.
1 p.m., it's like, okay, time to ball.
Dude goes for 404 tutties.
He's got like magic slippers from like his fairy godmother.
Yeah.
And like a certain
at 4
time
p.m.
they start to wear off. Yeah.
Especially 8 o'clock just doesn't come around.
Yeah, they don't work. I mean, you make good points, Spinny, and obviously Vegas feels the same way. Me personally, I'm nervous about it. I don't like seeing that. Like, and I know that's possible, but I do feel like, as much as I do believe the Vikings are frauds, looking at all their games, they struggled against Andy Dalton, the Saints. They struggled against like everybody. The situation they had to go down with the Bills, like, it's impressive to be in there, but like the way they won was wild. You fumbled on a snap in the red, you know what I'm saying, in the end zone.
Yeah.
But I still think that they've gotten better like as the year's gone on. I know there's a couple like injuries going on. And by the way, I didn't tease this in the beginning of the show, but our guy Onebar, Matt Falk, he's our go-to Vikings guy when the trade went down for the first game too. He's coming back on today, so I'm curious to hear for his perspective too, because like they're 10-2. Like you could say they're fraudulent 10-2, but they're still 10-2.
And that's what it is. And the way the Lions almost they were a Dan Campbell play call away from getting the victory in Minnesota at the beginning of the year when they looked bad. It's impressive. This team is a lot better than it was the first time they played the Lions or the Vikings this season.
That's
a lot
fair too.
better.
And I think that's the game too. You start seeing Swift, the ankle and shoulder, like really start to bother him. I think actually he might set out like after that game.
Yeah.
But that was like leading up to that. So that's a thing as well. Tracy Walker went down in that game, but ultimately, it was Dan Campbell at the end of the day. But I do think we're a better team too. The other thing that also concerns me a bit, and it's at home, but the fact that this is such a news story.
Yeah.
All across like NFL Twitter too, not just like here specifically into Detroit. That's bulletin board material for a team that is still capable of beating you at the end of the day. For sure.
It's definitely, the Lions need to do what they've done in these past 5 games. Go out there and cause turnovers. Don't turn the ball over. Play disciplined football. Don't get yourself in stupid penalties to push you back and set you back on drives. And go out there and score and play solid defense. And like I said it on Monday, that is the script to winning games in the NFL, is being opportunistic on defense, not turning the ball over, not penalizing yourself, and obviously scoring when you have the opportunity. So the Detroit Lions play like that. I'm not scared of the Vikings. I'm not scared of the Vikings. The Bills were a back shoulder throw away from beating the Buffalo Bills on Thanksgiving. And I think the Bills are a hell of a lot better than the Vikings.
What were some of those defensive stats again? One more time. You said that they're obviously 31st against the pass, only ahead of us by 4 yards.
What, yesterday? Oh, or no, today?
The Vikings, yeah.
The Vikings allow 4 yards less of total offense than the Lions do on the season.
Damn.
And they allow 23.3 points per game, 252.5 air yards per game. So the Lions are going to be able to move the ball.
See, now
this isn't the Purple People Eaters. This isn't the loaded Viking defense.
Yeah.
They can go out there and they can move the ball around, especially with how Jared Goff has been playing lately, especially with the health of the offense now, getting their weapons back, having DeAndre Swift look like he is actually healthy and he's actually a difference maker again. And the weapons on the outside, man. Even just the threat of Jameson Williams opens up so much for Amon-Ra St. Brown to be that top 10 receiver that he is. This is an offense that is scary, that is going to make defensive coordinators stay up at night thinking about how to stop these guys, especially now that they have, DJ Chark and Josh Reynolds are not world beaters by any means, but they're guys who can beat man coverage, guys who can make contested catches, and guys that you can't just forget about. It's not like they're running out with Tom Kennedy and Trinity Benson out there anymore. So,
how many points do you think the Lions have to hold the Vikings to
I don't think there's a limit, honestly.
No?
I mean, I feel comfortable with the offense going up against anybody. I think they can put up points with the best of them. So, obviously, you'd like to see them hold them under 30 points. That would be the best situation. But
that's the concern for me.
If it's a shootout, I got the Lions. They can go down there and score the ball. You're giving them quick possessions, turn the ball over after you score. I have confidence that the Lions offense could win. The only thing that would make me question it is if it was like they have the ball with a minute and a half left and need to score.
Vikings?
I could so see it. I could see it with 30. Yeah. Dude, you give 30 seconds left to ball back to Kirk Cousins.
I was at the Vikings game last year when they scored on the walk-off touchdown, their first win of the season.
Yeah.
It's in front row. Shout out to Chad Johnson for the tickets. It was awesome.
I'm pretty sure Danzler's out for the season now, too. We're going to talk to Matt. Matt's coming up next. We're going to ask him this whole situation. But before we do that, I got to tell you guys about the Monroe Street Midway, deckedoutdetroit.com. Because downtown Detroit is all decked out again for this holiday season. And with the return of the Cadillac Lodge and the Monroe Streetway, they have a giant slide out there, winter bumper cars, and an indoor arcade. Plus, you can grab drinks at the lodge before and after games. Shop, eat, and play downtown all winter long with deckedoutdetroit.com. This is Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
Make sure you download the Woodward Sports app in the App Store and the Google Play Store today. Take Woodward Sports with you wherever you go and listen live on your phone or mobile device.
What up, though? Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights live on woodwardsports.com. I'm your boy Easy, joined by my man Spin More Rax.
What up, though?
We got young Chris in the TV booth, JP Smooth the 1s and 2s, and the nippliest of nips, cheese nips in the match chair. I was just laughing because, we took the white receiver thing. But Cooper Kupp literally got the MVP in the Super Bowl. Just for being white.
Right. I put King in parentheses because he's that dude. So
Cooper Kupp's
chill, man. You already had a color commentator moment. We don't.
Yeah, it's true.
Detroit Lions played the Minnesota Vikings. Are favored by 2.5. So it caught me by surprise, and I'm not 100% buying it. So I wanted to reach out to my guy Matt Falk, aka Onebar from the Onebar and Leviticus. I'm nervous about saying that name every single time. What up, though, man?
Hey guys, how you doing, man?
Good. How you been? Great to have you back on.
No, I appreciate you having me. By the sounds of it, this game's already over. I mean, the Lions are going to the Super Bowl. I've been listening to you guys. There's no reason for me to be on. This game is over.
I don't think it's like that. I'm confident, man. The way they've been playing the past 5 weeks, it's bringing a lot of confidence in Lions fans. And I want to get right into it. You know, I talked about it earlier. You know, the Vikings defense is not what I thought the Vikings were going to have a great defense this year. You know, they added some additions with Zadarius Smith and guys like that. Does that concern you, the way that their defense has been leaky this year, and what is your concern level with that?
Well, saying leaky is a compliment, so I appreciate that because it's been an all-out sieve. Our defense is horrible. Ed Donatil came in this year, changed it up from a 4-3 to a 3-4, put some new pieces into the mix, and it just ain't happening. You were rambling off the stats before I got on there. We were giving up. We gave up almost 500 yards to the Jets last week.
Oh, my gosh.
Mike White.
Mike White put up almost 400 yards in the air.
Oh, my goodness.
That's insane.
Yeah, you guys are going to get some yards. There's no doubt about that.
So you're saying start Jared Goff in all formats?
You know what? I actually am starting Jared Goff in the fantasy league.
I started Trevor Lawrence last week.
I did, too. Thank God
it makes me uncomfortable. But the dude is going to go – I mean, here's the thing, though. The defense is going to give up a crap ton of yards. You're going to get some points, but we do it every week. Every single week, everybody puts up yards, and we're still 10-2. It's something weird. Something is in the air. The football gods are talking to the Vikings. I just hope they show up on Sunday.
That's for sure.
And that's my question to you, because the 2.5 spread that the Detroit Lions have in favor of them, as they sit 5-7 right now, like, what was your reaction to that, and are you buying into it? Like, are you genuinely concerned for your Vikings heading to Ford Field for Sunday?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, what do you guys won? 4 out of the last 5, right? And it was a close one to the Bills. Mm-hmm. I'm very scared of this Lions team on Sunday. There is no doubt about it. You guys definitely have the power. I mean, the Jets, like I said, almost put up 500 yards on us, and the Lions' offense is much better than the Jets. So it's going to be some points. The big thing with me is I think the Vikings can also put up some points. I know the Lions' defense has given up some points as well. So I think it could be a little bit of a shootout. And I mean, I respect the Lions. I like the Lions. I'm pulling for the Lions, but I hope we wipe the floor with them on Sunday. But I don't think that's going to happen.
What is it about the defense specifically? Is there injuries? Is it just like young guys? Because I've been here in Detroit saying defend the Glen when our defense was looking too great, and it's because majority of our defense is made up of like rookies or second-year guys. Like, what's the situation going on in Minnesota? Why do they stink so bad?
That's a fantastic question because we got some players out there. I mean, Patrick Peterson, he might be 97 years old. The dude is having a season. He is playing well.
He is.
Zadarius Smith, Danielle Hunter. We got Harrison Phillips from the Bills this year. We got Eric Kendricks in the middle.
Damn, those are some names. Yeah.
Really, really strange. I mean, the thing is, it turns out we're playing prevent defense from the first snap of the game. We are giving up so much yards, so much padding. Your guys' receiver, which scares me with St. Brown. I mean, you got Williams coming back, whatever. I mean, Reynolds had a good game against us last time. It's like we are giving up 10 yards on every single play, and we're not getting into the quarterback. Zadarius Smith is getting his pressures, he's getting his sacks, but we're not having that game where we just blow up for 5-6 sacks. It's very strange. I have no answer. No Vikings fan has an answer. It is a mystery.
Yeah, and that's so. If it is a shootout, if it is something like that, you know, I'm a Spartan dog. We got 4 Spartan dogs in the room right now. You got a Spartan dog at quarterback. What is your feeling of Kirk Cousins? You know, 1 p.m. Kirk Cousins is undefeated. The dude's a legend. What is your, I want to say, confidence level with him to be able to put up points with this Lions offense that has, you know, more 30-point games than anybody else in the NFL so far this season?
Still crazy stat to me.
Yeah, no, Kirk Cousins, this stat-wise, this is not his best year, but this is his best year we've seen from him as a Minnesota Viking. The dude is just going out there. He is putting his body. I mean, he just got wrecked last week, left and right. He's going for first downs. He ain't sliding. He's lowering his shoulder, which is horrifying to see because we're one play away from seeing Mullins out there. But he's just dialed in. The dude is dialed in. He's taking chances. I don't know if that's because of Kevin O'Connell. I don't know if it's because Kirk Cousins just finally just said, screw it, I'm just going to unleash. He's making risky passes, which we've never seen in the past. That's why Justin Jefferson's stats are blowing up, because he's making these tough throws, and Jefferson is catching everything his way. But any Vikings fan will tell you that we're all in on Kirk Cousins this year. The dude is on a different level. I mean, this 10-2 record, our defense is absolutely horrible. I mean, a lot of that has to do with Kirk Cousins just saying screwing it, and he's slinging it.
You like that?
and that's my bit of concern for the Detroit Lions in this one, because although we've looked great these past 5 games, I have PTSD from the whole situation when I'm beginning of the year, and somewhat last year too. And obviously the Vikings have Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook. I mean, there's so many weapons on the offensive side of the ball. Do you think the Lions will be able to lock him down again, Justin Jefferson? Like what? And what was your reaction to that the first time? Nobody's seen that coming.
Shocked. I mean, KJ Osborne was our leading receiver against you guys, which was horrifying. But no, I mean, Justin Jefferson, the dude is on a different level. I mean, I saw your top 10 wide receiver rankings before. He definitely doesn't deserve to be in that yet. I mean, it's getting close. But no, he's going to get his. Last week he was shut down. Sauce definitely put the clamps on him a little bit. He did get a score. I don't see him going off by any means, but he's going to do a lot better than 3 for 14. There's no doubt about it. And, you know, that's fine. If they lock him down, let's make this a TJ Hockenson redemption tour, baby. He's going to put up 90 yards and 2 scores. Let's go.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to ask you that. What are your initial thoughts on TJ Hockenson and what does he bring to your guys' offense? Because, you know, Lions fans were kind of a mixed bag with him. They liked him as a player, but not exactly where he was drafted. And they didn't want to pay him a big contract. But how has he been in a 4-year Viking so far? What are your initial reactions for him?
No, he's been good. I mean, has he been phenomenal? We're just losing our crap. Everybody's ordering his jerseys. No, but he's been, I would say, exactly what has been expected. So I'm if we could go back in time and undo the trade, I wouldn't do it in a second. I love the fact he's here. I hope he's here for the long run. He's had some good games. He's had some quiet games. He's missed a couple of touchdown catches, which doesn't sit overly great with me. But I love him. I love the crap out of him. I love him as a. I mean, you can just tell watching his interviews. You can tell he's a great guy, but he's backing it up on the field. And I don't expect him to come out and have 8 catches for 120 yards a game. What he's doing is pretty much hitting expectations, really.
Yeah.
And I should have segued this earlier when we were speaking of Kirk Cousins and him balling this year. But early in the year, we had the conversation, like, who would you rather have at the quarterback home? Would it, Kirk Cousins or our guy Jared Goff? And we did our top 10 quarterback list yesterday. But I guess now having, witnessed Kirk Cousins in the Kevin O'Connell offense and now seeing Jared Goff, up there with the top 10 stats, some of them too, where are you at with that now? Are you still taking Cousins over Goff or what?
I gotta take Kirk Cousins. I got to. And you know what? Maybe it's because the big old helping of purple Kool-Aid I had earlier. But I'm telling you, and you're gonna see it on Sunday. The dude is just playing different. He's just out to win. He's like angry Kirk Cousins. He's not the go to Walmart on a Saturday morning Kirk Cousins that we all think of in his minivan and all that stuff. He's just got an edge to him. No slight to Jared Goff. I mean, he's having a great year. He's putting up some numbers. He's getting those dubs, and he's playing well. He's not turning the ball over. But I'm going with Kirk Cousins.
I'm with you.
Got to.
Yeah.
Not going to lie.
I had to ask because, like, we're constantly – obviously, Jared Goff's having a good statistical year here in Detroit. But we're still 5-7. 3 of those games that we lost, there were pick sixes in them, or there was a scoop and score as well. So, like, we've been looked at as, like, haters of the situation. So I wanted to get your perspective because you're not a Detroit Lions fan. And I want to make sure that we're not, like, crazy,
I feel like they're very similar players, but Kirk Cousins can throw the ball down the field.
Yeah.
Hey,
he's a bit more of a gamer, too.
Yeah,
like,
he's a gamer.
He turns up. You like that?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Shows the emotion.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually closer than I would have ever thought. Like earlier in the season, I probably almost like Kirk Cousins all day, but it's closer than I'm making it sound like. But it's Kirk.
Yeah, Goff's having a great year. It is for sure. It's impressive to see what he's doing, and I don't know if you've noticed or you've looked into the stats or anything that the Lions defense has been playing lights out the past couple of weeks. They're averaging, I think, less than 19 points per game allowed. They're playing great defense. And is that something that you think will continue against? I know you're talking about they've been moving the ball against everybody the Vikings have, but I don't know. The Lions' defense has been stepping up. Aiden Hutchinson's came into form. We got another rookie who has 3 sacks and 17 snaps. Like, are these things that you guys are concerned about? Is the way the Lions' defense has been playing recently?
Oh, absolutely. This dude, what is it? Houston, James Houston.
James Houston. Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's the next LT you guys got there. So absolutely, Hutchinson's playing good. Our offense seems to play down to whatever level they're going against. We look at the scores. There's no blowouts. We never win by anything. It's never easy. Even we were up 20-3 against the Jets at one point last week, and of course it comes down to last possession where the Jets receiver just drops the ball. So your defense is going to get some. Darrisaw, he's had 2 concussions back to back. He's missed a couple of games. I don't see any way in heck he plays this Sunday. He was limited today, but that is going to be big time because we got Blake Brandel starting at left tackle, and you guys are going to eat him alive. Everybody has. And Cam Dantzler, supposedly, I mean, he's designated to return. Kevin O'Connell's saying he could play. But our rookie 4th rounder, Caleb Evans, who's been actually damn good, is out. He's on the IR now. He got concussion too. So we could potentially be starting Duke Shelley at cornerback. So that's going to hurt too.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah,
exactly. Duke Shelley's my hero, man. That's who that is. He had a big play against the Bills, baby. Let's go.
Before we let you go, man, I appreciate you joining us too. Let me get your final prediction, even if it means Detroit Lions winning. Like,
final score.
What do you truly think is going to happen on Sunday?
It's going to be points because I know we're going to give up points to you. There's no doubt about that. So I see us both scoring in the 30s. I think it's going to be a fun game to watch. I think it still will be close just because that's how we roll unless all of a sudden we come out and have a game like we did against Dallas. I am going to predict the Vikings. I got to predict the Vikings. We've had close games against some damn good teams. We shouldn't have beat the Bills.
Some bad ones, too.
We shouldn't have beat the Jets, but we did. We shouldn't have beat the Patriots, but we did. So I can't lay down yet to the Lions until it happens. So I think it will be close. I think the Vikings will get theirs. I'm seeing like a 33-31.
I can see it.
If the Lions beat us at the end of the game, I'd be like, that is not a surprise. I wouldn't be surprised one damn bit. I wouldn't be up all night thinking how the hell did we lose to the Lions like it was 3-4 years ago. It's like you guys are a legit team. You're damn good. You got some players. So it's going to be a fun game, man.
Appreciate that. And a loss, as much as the Lions cannot lose here because we're trying to fight for that playoff spot.
For us,
they need to win every game for the rest of the year. I'd rather lose to the Vikings than the Bears or the Packers. The Vikings are my second favorite NFC North team by far.
Oh man, I wonder how if it happens, if Jameson torches you guys for a touchdown, being that's the trade that we made with you guys to move up to get him, we gotta get you back on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
That depends. Is TJ Hockenson getting a score too, or even it out a little bit?
That's a good one. TJ Hockenson will probably catch a touchdown.
Tight ends do really well against the Lions.
Yeah,
they do.
I appreciate you for coming on,
Thanks,
man.
Matt.
Good luck this weekend. We'll see how it goes out. We might have to have you back on again next week to break it down.
Yeah, you guys are fantastic. I appreciate you guys having me on, and I can't wait for Sunday, baby.
For sure.
Yes,
Let's go.
Sir.
Go Lions, baby.
See you, brother.
That was awesome. That guy's great, man. I love every time we have him on. It's great.
If the Lions beat him, TJ Hockenson got to cut his hair.
That's fair.
Where would he go?
Huh?
Where would TJ Hockenson go to cut his hair?
To cut his hair?
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't go to SMA, but I can tell you about SMA because SMA, or the sports marketing agency, helps spread awareness about mental health or substance abuse. A brand new podcast.
Easy.
This is the S word. Helps fight the stigma about seeking help. And trust me, everyone, I used to work in this profession. I know that people dealing with these kind of sicknesses feel like they're being judged for coming forward, and that's where stigma comes from. So if you or someone you know is struggling, make sure you go get the help you deserve at thesportsma.com.
It's back. Year 3 of Woodward Sports Stuff a Studio is here. The past 2 years, we've collected new unwrapped toys and stuffed our studio so we could hardly fit in it. This year, we're doing it even bigger. Join Woodward Sports and our whole family December 19th to the 23rd as we stuff our studio. While you're out shopping or just sitting on your couch ordering presents, make sure you grab one extra and drop it off at our studio, 15 Mile in Woodward and Birmingham. We'll be collecting toys around the clock to make sure every child in Mott's Children's Hospital feels the warmth of the holiday season. It's the time of year to do for others. Help us stuff our studio. Special thanks to all the wonderful elves at Meyer and Guardian Alarm for keeping the toys safe. Stuff a Studio 2022 with Woodward Sports.
The sports marketing agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zuniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
You don't have to go to the beach, man. You don't have to get your butt crack full of sand. You just need a little chili peppers, man, to get that glowing beach chili peppers tan. Woo!
With 26 locations in the Metro Detroit area and more coming, Chili Peppers Tanning is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Join the Pepper Club for the best deals on unlimited tanning. Head to chilipepperstanning.com.
You just need a little chili peppers, man.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
The Foaling Warehouse in Hamtramck is the home of the original football bowling pin game called Foaling. Multiple different ways you can play. They've got $12 open unlimited play, as well as private lane reservation for $120 if you get thirsty. They got a $2 mystery beer vending machine and multiple fully loaded bars for you to choose from. So make sure you go check them out in Hamtramck or visit them online at foalingwarehouse.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Everways live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Easy, joined by my man Spin Morax.
What up, though?
Got young Chris in the TV booth, JB Smooth with the 1 to 2s, my man Cheese Nips in the Maz chair. All right. When you do that following read, it's like, was Eminem in the Rap God verse? I swear I saw you like. Yeah. Make sure to
Yeah. I mean,
Spencer's a rapper, too.
I'm a rapper.
He is a rapper.
But I'm not a rapper.
He is a rapper, but he's not your savior.
That's true.
All right, we spoke about it with our guy Matt. And we talk about it now because we know.
We know.
We don't do well against. I'm sorry, the Detroit Lions don't do well against Titans historically. This is never really like. It's definitely a weakness. I can't even relate it to a strength.
It's always been there.
Always.
The Lions' inability to cover tight ends has always been there. I think it's slowly getting better. Anzalone's playing pretty well on coverage so far this year. Malcolm has made some very nice plays in coverage so far this year, but it's still that middle of the field always seems to be a gaping hole for the Lions. The Lions defense, and who else but TJ Hockenson comes into town. So you wrote, what should we expect in TJ Hawkinson's revenge game? I wrote one word: mid. Because that's what you can expect a classic TJ Hockenson performance.
Just Neil Jr.
You can expect 6 catches
Baby Neil.
for 45 to 60 yards and a touchdown. Because that's what TJ Hockenson does. I don't expect him to go off for 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's not going to happen. TJ Hawkinson's going to be TJ Hockenson. He's going to give you a TJ Hockenson performance. He's a dude. You know he's dude. You know he's going to be a dude. So he goes out there and, like I said, 4 to 6 catches, 40 to 60 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, I'm trying to find tight end stats specifically against the Detroit Lions. And I could go one by one. I got this article pulled up by StatMuse. It's not the greatest. I mean, the guys obviously. I'll never forget Drunk U running around. Was it Tim Roof? After who's the guy? Will Dissly.
Yeah.
Will Dissly scored for the Seattle Seahawks. Like, I told you. I told you.
Will Dissly's a problem.
And then right after, Noah Fant touchdown, tight end. It's not looking good. I will say this though, TJ Hockenson as a Minnesota Viking hasn't been bad. In 5 games, just 30 catches, 225 yards, and just a 1 touchdown. And I'm sure they're obviously building chemistry along with him too. But in TJ's revenge game, I don't know if I could expect mid. I truthfully a little bit concerned because you got to think about the extra attention we got to pay to Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook, which is like leaving him to be the guy.
I think the rest of the teams that have played the Vikings have to deal with those same problems, dealing with Dalvin Cook, dealing with Justin Jefferson, and not paying as much attention to TJ Hockenson. But his games for the Vikings have been. His first game was his best game. He had 9 for 90. Second game, 7 for 45. Third game, 5 for 34. Fifth game, 5 for 43. And obviously last week against the Jets, 4 for 33. So it's like I said, this guy's not gonna hang. He'll be consistent. He'll do his thing. He'll get open. He'll catch the ball, but he's not gonna go off for 150 yards. It's not in his DNA. Done it twice in his whole career that he's been over 100 yards. Yeah. So I don't expect him to have this revenge tour. He might get in the end zone. I wouldn't hold that past him. But like I said, 5 to 6 catches, 40 to 60 yards, and a touchdown.
Who needs to be on majority of the game? Like Elliott or
probably
Malcolm?
Elliott. Yeah, probably Elliott. Throw it around, maybe Anzalone. Anzalone versus Hockenson, battle of the hair. People would love to see it.
Anzalone definitely wins. He has like pure blonde ass hair.
Yeah, he's got that Targaryen hair.
Literally. I've never seen that in a human in like real life outside of like Alex Anzalone and like
winter is coming.
Kids.
That's not Targaryen, but yeah.
Nips, what do you think's gonna go down?
Fire and Blood is Targaryen.
TJ Hockenson revenge game. What do you think's gonna go down?
I don't think. Let's say 2 catches for 40 yards. No touchdowns.
2 catches, 40 yards?
Yep.
No touchdowns?
No touchdowns.
I ain't mad at that. JB?
I'll take 4 catches, 50 yards, 1 touch.
Tell you what, I want to see him catch a pass across the middle and get rocked by Kirby Joseph or Deshaun Elliott.
Oh, Deshaun Elliott.
Deshaun Elliott will hit a stick. Maybe Kirby Joseph comes up, hit there, causes a fumble, force a fumble.
I want to see him try jumping over someone and then get rocked like he used to do.
Who do you think has more of like an intellectual advantage in it? Like TJ Hockenson knowing like our offense and going against our defenders in practice, stuff like that, or like our coaches knowing?
Our coaches knowing TJ, like the Lions coaches knowing TJ Hockenson for sure.
Yeah.
Because the defense has changed so much. The players, some of those players that are out there, TJ Hockenson didn't play with or against. And so I think the Lions knowing how TJ Hockenson likes the ball, where he runs his routes, how he makes breaks out of his routes is more.
See, I think it's actually the opposite. Now I'm just thinking through like the thought process a little bit because TJ's aware of like our audibles. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They change the audibles for sure.
For sure, but you go through the whole camp, there's certain stuff that's like what it is throughout the entire year,
I doubt it. I think they probably change audibles week to week.
But like all those, like all the signals, tendencies of Jared Goff, like that's all like I guess insider information that he could then pass along to the Minnesota Vikings defense. Not that they're gonna. I mean, they've been a terrible defense all year, clearly, but
I don't think the inside like. I think you can get just as much insider information from watching film that you can from TJ Hockenson.
Hell no, not from a guy that literally was in the offense.
Who hasn't been with the team for 5 weeks because they've changed audibles.
You definitely get way more from, in my opinion, I think you definitely get way more from the guy who played within the offense and knows like the players' tendencies and stuff like that. Like again, like the intricate details, versus like film. I mean, this guy does this. This guy has a bum knee. This, what I'm saying, like stuff like that. I guess.
Yeah.
But do you think they have those conversations?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Why do you think the Bears signed
David Blau,
or Tim Boyle. Yeah,
Tim
Packers
Boyle.
picked up David Blau.
TB12.
Literally,
TB12, the real TB12.
Yes, he is.
The real TB12, Tim Boyle.
And then, because the other thing too is like, okay, you have that part of the offense that he's like familiar with it, like playing with it. But then he also has experience of like going against our defense, like every day in practice throughout the offseason.
But again, the defense has changed a lot. It's not
the defense has changed a lot, but again, he still has experience. And again, it's more than just like schematic stuff too. It's just like even knowing like the individual and
still
what they're good and what they're bad at.
Because they know him equally as much.
That's true. The defense does, and especially like our guys being younger. I mean, you heard James Houston talk about it when he had a conversation with Taylor Decker. Taylor Decker talked about it, and he's like, he'd go, "Hey, what can I do to get better?" Because he's a younger guy asking the vet, "What did I do to signify I was going to do that?" And you remember, Aiden wrecked. I'm sorry. TJ wrecked Aiden in practice during training camp and stuff like that. So they've had those conversations. So maybe that's in the back of TJ's head.
Maybe it's in the back of Aiden's head.
Yeah.
I remember how he got me. I remember how he got me in practice. Now we're actually lining up against each other.
What are you about to say, Chris?
I was about to say, I feel like if you're the Vikings and you're building your game plan, your offensive game plan around TJ Hockenson knowing how to exploit the Lions and not Justin Jefferson, that's automatically a win for the Lions.
Oh yeah, well I don't think it's that. I think
point.
it's they're asking like the intricate, like I'm saying, like the tendencies and stuff like that. Not like we had to do it just with this guy strictly, just like
he has an advantage.
Is,
you obviously have an advantage compared to somebody else who hasn't been with that team before, but I don't think it's much
mitigated.
of an advantage. Because, like I said, they definitely change their audible calls weekly.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's like, oh, I know they're passing it. I know it. Randy. He said Randy.
Did they have one? Canelo.
Yeah, they said Canelo.
My dumb ass is like, that means you're running left.
Yeah.
I thought Canelo was a left hand, but he's not.
No, I think it's either a C run or a C gap run or the third play they called.
Or people would. Maybe it's did what it did to me. Maybe pause think. Does Canelo box lefty?
If they didn't change it every week, you could easily just find it on film what each audible is.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's why they would change them every week.
Yeah. We'll see. I mean, there's certain stuff that stays the same. Like you'll hear it when guys come in, like the verbiage. Different.
Omaha. He said that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Those kind
the
of
audibles themselves change. I'm talking about like what you say to
those
signify
kind of
certain things.
Are
not even audibles.
Changing the play.
More so like alerting people, like this guy's blitzing.
Yeah.
You know, so I would say, right ass cheek.
Yeah.
For example.
You would say
ceiling titty.
That means you're throwing it to the top.
Yeah.
We're gonna see. I wouldn't. I'll put it this way. I'm not gonna be surprised either way. I think more than likely they're gonna have that 3 catch, 2 catch, 45-yard game. But I also could see him having a monster game. I mean, he was a former first-round pick.
I don't think he's going to have a monster game.
And we offed him.
I think he's going to get cracked.
We'll see.
Coming across the middle.
Now,
my boy Malcolm's going to put him in the dirt.
That would be sick.
Where should TJ Hockenson get his haircut?
Yeah, easy.
Why are you asking me? You do the Lady Jane's ad.
What is wrong with you guys?
TJ,
obviously, it should be Lady Jane's because you can come into Lady Jane's for an award-winning haircut experience and register for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win a down payment on your dream home, up to $200,000. Lady Jane's open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime, no appointment necessary, because at Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Hi, I'm John from Better Rate Mortgage, and to me, family is more than blood. That's why I have the biggest family in Metro Detroit. If you're looking to buy a house or refinance and need a loan, come get treated better than family by me and our entire team here at Better Rate Mortgage. We pride ourselves on giving you better advice, better service, and a better loan experience. That's why we are Better Rate. If you're looking for a new mortgage, come get treated like family. Actually, better with Better Rate Mortgage. Visit us at mybetterrate.com or call at 248-480-4467 today.
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there. And that one Lions playoff win in 1991? Yeah, Detroit fans were there. Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Whether you're a player or a fan, helping you buy, sell, or invest is Michael Phillips' top priority. Being in the game for 23 years makes Mike the #1 option for anyone. If you have real estate needs, call Michael Phillips at 313-403-0011. That's 313-403-0011. Michael Phillips, game on.
Our very first.
It's snowing.
Oh my God.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know. Go to the Monroe Street Midway.
Our very first remote broadcast was the Monroe Street Midway.
It was.
They got rid of the rolling skating ring, though. Now it's basketball, mini golf, and a giant slide. What is this? What are we doing this for?
Huh?
Are we doing that with your hands?
I'm trying to talk to the
TD?
To the producers, yeah, while you're talking. Don't let everything distract you, man. You gotta be
I'm
better
just
at
wondering
that.
what that means.
You gotta get better at that.
This is an open conversation.
Audible. Just call it an audible.
So what can happen?
You want
at
to
the
do you
Monroe
announce
Street
instead of that? The winter bumper cars.
Winter bumper cars.
Which actually I'd be down for. I'm curious if we even fit in them. But let's go
Probably
find
not.
out.
Yeah, probably.
We have to find out. Are there weight limits on those things? I don't know. I've seen specifically though in the Woodward Sports Woodward Sports chat on YouTube and woodwardsports.com, they want to see us down the Arctic slide.
Arctic slide, like the Belle Isle slide.
I guess.
I'm so mad we never did that.
Let's go. I'm down to check this out.
I don't got health insurance. I can't be going down slides, you know. I already busted my knee yesterday.
Puck butt, which is go for a goal in one. Grab a hockey stick and shoot the puck into each net along the 9-part course. Brought to you by Come Play Detroit. That one's free. The arcade. I gotta be honest with you. If I'm at the Monroe Street Midway, I'm probably gonna do all the outside stuff versus arcade.
Yeah.
Maybe you can warm up.
Maybe warm up. Yeah, they probably got some hot cocoa.
I got some. They shooting hoops in there.
Sure, they got hot chocolate or something.
They do have hot chocolate. They got warm up with toasty treats. We're serving up burgers, pierogies, homemade chili, chicken sandwiches, and mac and cheese bites.
Man. Mac and cheese bites.
And they got gluten free.
Wow.
Gluten free vegan goodies.
I like gluten.
Dude,
so do I.
This is the exclusive part of the deal, though. Santa sightings. Smile and say freeze.
I haven't seen Santa in a
Santa
minute.
showing up for photos from November 18th.
You will go and say hi to Santa.
Yeah, I bet I do.
All right.
You guys be doing the Spider-Man meme when you meet Santa.
Yeah.
You
I'll
look like
go down there
Santa from his
dressed as
college
Santa
days.
and fight him. There can only be one.
Check it out, guys, on Monroe Street, we Midway. From November 18th to December 22nd, you can catch Spinny out there throwing hands with Santa on Thursdays and Fridays from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and on Saturdays and Sundays from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. And guess what? It's all free. Coming soon, Woodward Sports Winter Olympics. You'll be able to compete against Darren McCarty, Braylon Edwards, Adam Reiner, Monty, and all the Woodward Sports family on Monroe Street Midway games. Check out deckedoutdetroit.com for all your winter fun.
They don't tell us about that. They don't keep us in there. We're not.
That's how that's how it goes.
Yeah.
That is kind of crazy.
We're on the press release, not on the Monroe Street Midway read.
Hey, but Friday fades with Santa.
Yeah.
Dude,
you can't even go to Big Boy. We don't even have our live shows at Big Boy.
Well,
I feel like that's
they definitely because we get to eat for free.
Yeah.
Big Boy. They ain't picking up that.
I mean, they kind of know that you guys would basically eat the entire.
Hey, you got new
restaurant.
shoes.
I do.
I thought you said you were waiting until Christmas.
Well,
you picked on them.
It's for my birthday. Their early
okay.
birthday.
When's your
gifts.
birthday?
Next week.
Oh.
JB,
wait,
December
really?
14th.
Mine is too.
Do they have these for
You're
other
December
shows?
14th?
Like, do you have the paper
No,
for
the
them to
18th.
read it?
What day?
No,
18th.
no. I got to get those
18th.
papers up.
Okay.
I'm about to. I'm gonna
That's Sunday.
How many conversations can we
Yeah,
have?
no, I couldn't hear it.
You guys trying to talk about shoes that no one can see right now.
I'm talking about birthdays.
There you go.
Nice shoes.
Well, I'm adding the heavyweights names to this. Copy it. Make it. We'll put it on there for everybody.
Yeah.
Don't have to say the heavyweights.
I got you. I'll make it permanent.
Cross everybody else out. And
Yeah.
write the heavyweights.
Easy and Spencer. Young Santa. I was hesitant about this topic. It was your idea. Actually, all the golf stuff, all the hate, generally comes from you.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just throwing it on you because
You hate him.
I can't stand the
Why
fan.
do you hate him and his girlfriend?
I don't hate.
He
his
doesn't hate the
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
Don't hate the girlfriend.
Okay.
And I'm saying, really don't hate the girlfriend. I just gotta, really don't.
Kind of like the girlfriend.
But it's. I don't hate the guy. He is what he is. He's a game manager. He, like I said, you can win games with Jared Goff. You can win playoff games with Jared Goff. If you have a great team around him, you can go far in the playoffs. But you can't put a great team around him when he's making $30 million a year. And I think he's a little overpriced for his ability. So I'd rather go with somebody younger on a rookie deal or something like that.
You don't hate him? Why are you even hanging out with us?
Yeah.
Oh, I do hate him.
You're a Jared Goff
I was
fan?
definitely not.
Are you? Because we have people, we call them the golf gobblers. They'll flow through the chat every once in a while, and they claim he's top 5. Some
people
folk.
say
top 5.
Some folk claim he's top 5.
Which quarterbacks are disappeared from?
We're not even having that conversation. This is not a thing. But
it's like who got Thanos snapped? Did Josh Allen break his leg yesterday?
Thanos snap would have to wipe out more than half.
Yeah, there'd be like 22 quarterbacks. Thanos snapped out of the league.
Funny.
But is he top 10?
No.
I have a top 10 list of quarterbacks.
I haven't thought about that.
We
but
did
I don't
these
think
Put mine up there first, Chris.
I got you.
We did our own top 10 quarterback list, and for mine, it looks like this. I got number 1, Patrick Mahomes. You know, the guy's a freak of nature. He can do anything. Number 2, I got Joe Burrow. He's coming into his own. He had a rough first game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, but since that he's been playing lights out. Number 3, I got Josh Allen. The guy can do anything. He's their power back. He's their leading rusher, as well as having a 74-yard howitzer attached to his arm. And then I got Jalen Hurts at number 4. The way he's been playing, he's leading one of the best teams in football. I'll give it to him. Tua Tagovailoa at number 5. Again, same reason as Jalen Hurts. They're playing phenomenal this year. Tua has a lot of weapons. He's connecting on a lot of throws. Number 6, I got Justin Herbert. He's been dealing with a lot of injuries on his offense this year, but he's playing great. And again, the guy can make all the throws. It's crazy some of the throws you see this guy make. Number 7. Now this is wild. If anybody would have said this before the season, they probably would have got slapped. But I got Geno Smith at number 7. And the guy is playing out of his mind. He's been dropping some ridiculous dimes, making a lot of throws. The resurgence of Geno Smith in Seattle has been something to watch, and that's why I think Pete Carroll should be coach of the year for what he's doing with Geno Smith. Number 8, I got Tom Brady. Respect to the GOAT. He's still consistently doing what he does, putting up great numbers, and he's still Tom Brady. Number 9, Aaron Rodgers. Without any help on offense, he's still that guy. He still can make any throw you want him to. You can't question his arm talent. And then number 10, I got Lamar Jackson, because not only is he an insane athlete, he was getting it done from in the pocket this year with absolutely no weapons on that offense. He was out with Mark Andrews didn't play for like 4 weeks in a row, and the guy was still putting up stats. He still, even though he just got hurt, and he's doing it with no offensive weaponry at all, has over 3,000 total yards, 19 total touchdowns to just 7 interceptions. So you got to put Lamar in there for sure. You give Lamar the Lions' offensive line, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Ben Johnson.
Lamar?
Yeah, he's winning MVP.
100%.
Again, by the way. He's done it before.
I don't understand how there's 2 teams that drive me crazy. There's obvious glaring holes or pieces that could truly help them. With the Ravens, it's a wide receiver. And with the Bills, it's a running back. What are we doing? The Bills more than anyone, because you're contending for a Super Bowl. Get this guy a bruising back. You're going to win a shit ton of games, have home field advantage, and it's going to snow. And you're not going to be able to air out the ball like you want to, and you're going to have to ask your quarterback to be your number 1 rusher. That's insane to me. Mm-hmm. It's whatever. I have a top 10 too. And I did this because the past 5 games, as we said yesterday, Goff has actually been playing really well, especially by Goff standards. So does he end up top 10? I mean, statistically, he's in there a couple times. Go up, throw my top 10 up there.
I got you.
And I apologize for this one. I already know some of you guys are upset about it, but I got Mahomes 1 clearly. This is there's not even going to be a discussion, right? Mahomes, Allen, it's not even worth considering anything.
I mean, I got Joe Burrow over Allen.
That's fair. But I'm talking about in terms of what Goff's going to replace all these guys to become a top 10. The Mahomes and Allen situation, this is not even going to be a thing. I know CBS Sports put something out that Jared Goff actually has a higher touchdown interception ratio than Josh Allen. I think you put that in the group chat, JB. But here's the thing, as I said in the group chat too, Josh Allen runs the football.
He's their leading rusher on the season.
Josh Allen has 5 rushing touchdowns. That's not factored in when you do these touchdown interception ratios. I guarantee you include that in there, you're getting a different scenario in that situation. But again, I'm not even considering that. Jalen Hurts is my number 3. I saw he was your number 4.
Yeah.
People who always bring up the people who want to defend Goff or say he's top 10 quarterback, or the psychopaths that say he's top 5. They always want to bring up the stats. Oh, he's number 7 in this. Oh, he's number 8 in that. Stick. He's 9th in this or 6th in this. Jalen Hurts isn't top 10 in not many of those stats. Mm-hmm. But guess what he is? He's still balling at the quarterback position. He's winning football games. He's doing things to help you win games. That's why you have a Jalen Hurts there. That's why he's number 3 on my list. And I think he's going to win the MVP this year. Joe Burrow. Nice.
I love Joe Burrow.
I had questions about if he'd be able to repeat what he did. But he looks amazing. Joe Burrow looks great. Justin Herbert I have over Tua. I know there's going to be some beef about that, but you guys already know how I feel about Tua Tagovailoa. I think he's quite limited. I think he has
People said I had Tua
weapons.
Too high at 5.
Too high?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel better than having him at 6. Tom Brady, listen, I don't know was he on the list the first time he did this a couple weeks back?
Yeah.
Either way, this past Monday Night Football game, I had to even do it because you had Geno Smith over Tom Brady, but like witnessing what happened on Monday, I had to. There's no way I had to put Brady over Geno Smith. Geno Smith, the highest completion percentage in the league this year, 72%.
He's been dropping dimes.
Insane.
Dude. Yeah,
and he's up there statistically with the yardage and everything too. Aaron Rodgers, people saying he's having an off year, a bad year. He has the same record as the Detroit Lions. I know the Lions beat them, but he's beaten Jared Goff both in touchdowns. I think he's behind in the yards, and that's about it. Interceptions, actually has more interceptions than Jared Goff too. And then Lamar. That is the one guy that I feel like you could make the conversation if you were to insert Goff into your top 10. I mean, he would be 10 for me, but I would maybe Lamar.
Lamar is, based off of this year and his but again, the legs factor, like Jared Goff has 5 fumbles, Lamar Jackson has 5 fumbles.
Yeah.
Jared Goff has rushed the ball 21 times for 42 yards and has those 5 fumbles. Lamar Jackson has rushed the ball 111 times for 764 yards and has those 5 fumbles. And like I said, not only the athleticism factor, but the lack of anything on offense. And go ahead, name me 3 Baltimore Ravens wide receivers. You can't do it. Name me 2 Baltimore Ravens wide receivers. They still have Willie Snead out there. Like it's no bad. Bateman got hurt. Mark Andrews, stud, one of the best top 3 tight end in the NFL. He's been in and out this whole season. They have likely a rookie tight end going in there and balling when Andrews gets hurt. Like Lamar Jackson would be putting up MVP numbers if he was in this Detroit Lions offense.
Oh, 100%. 10,000%. I mean, I was going to say, Jared Goff has 780 more passing yards than Lamar Jackson, but then you have the 722 more yards that Lamar has running the ball. And then you have the 3 touchdowns on top of that. Like, it's a different scenario. I know we got to go to break soon, but I kind of want to open up the lines. It's just for the people who, because I feel like there might be conversation at 10, and I do want to hear. We'll talk about it during the break, but not before I tell you guys about Moneyball. Moneyball Sportswear is where it's at, guys. Check out Moneyball Sportswear. It's your one-stop shop, whether you want the latest looking athletic apparel or just need uniforms for your team. Moneyball has it all. Stop in the Moneyball showroom in Southfield and experience the only way to ball, or visit moneyballsportswear.com. Moneyball, it's the only way to ball, baby.
It's back. Year 3 of Woodward Sports Stuff a Studio is here. The past 2 years, we've collected new unwrapped toys and stuffed our studio so we could hardly fit in it. This year, we're doing it even bigger. Join Woodward Sports and our whole family December 19th to the 23rd as we stuff our studio. While you're out shopping or just sitting on your couch ordering presents, make sure you grab 1 extra and drop it off at our studio, 15 Mile in Woodward in Birmingham. We'll be collecting toys around the clock to make sure every child in Mott's Children's Hospital feels the warmth of the holiday season. It's the time of year to do for others. Help us stuff our studio. Special thanks to all the wonderful elves at Meyer and Guardian Alarm for keeping the toys safe. Stuff a Studio 2022 with Woodward Sports.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
It's a great day to get some Centron in your life. Okay. There it is. Centron, here we go. Gotta grab the cranberry. Oh wait, it's 2 for $4. Gotta double up with the classic as well. Centron World, baby. Centron, available at select Krogers, and if you wanna know how, go to @CentronWorld.com. You can get dope like me. You know what? Why wait? Great taste, guaranteed.
Make sure you download the Woodward Sports app in the App Store and the Google Play Store today. Take Woodward Sports with you wherever you go and listen live on your phone or mobile device.
The official meat supplier of the Woodward Sports Network is The Butchery. Call 248-682-2697. Yes, 248-682-COWS. Or move on over and order online at thebutcherysl.com. Shipping included for Woodward Sports customers. The Butchery. Meats, eats, and treats. Sandwiches to die for. Wagyu meats and artisan breads inspired by the legend Chef Dave. Only the best of the best for our meat-loving customers. An old-school butcher shop from a new-school perspective. And again, shout out to Chef Dave for having his second son. The man's meat works. He knows how to use it. So make sure you go buy some at thebutcherysl.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin Mo Rax.
What up, though?
We got young Chris at TD Booth, JB Smooth the 1s and 2s. We're rocking along on a Wednesday. I'm glad I remember what day it was. For a minute, I had to pop. My brain was like, what day is it? Make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't already. I want to let you guys call in. Spinny doesn't. I'm gonna say let's do it. I mean, we put up the poll.
It's gonna overrule him.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, the people.
what happens.
The people have spoken.
You guys should
No, I
arm
don't
wrestle
care.
for
Yeah,
it.
let him call it.
Yeah, I'm calling. But we'll still carry on the show. If people want to call in, make a case for Jared Goff being top 10, I'm here for it. Like I said, I feel like there's a spot.
What's the number?
Or conversation to be had there at 10. And then
Star
that's
670.
about it. The phone number for the Woodward Sports phone lines is 313 some 313-552-6322. 313-552-6322.
Type it and I'll pin it.
What do you say?
Type it and I'll
I
pin
put it in the chat.
Okay.
Good looks. Make sure you pin that. Now, obviously, you guys know Spinny and I's stance on the Jared Goff situation. We're ready to prepare for the future with somebody either on a rookie deal. I mean, that's the basis of it. Somebody with a rookie deal that we know is probably gonna have a similar skill set to him.
Baker
With Ben
Mayfield.
Johnson, we feel like we can make it work. So, we got our college expert, guy who covers Michigan State football. He's on the sidelines of these games. Cheese Nibs, Owen owes us. We ask him. Obviously, outside of Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud, because those are the obvious answers, right? Who else is out there for the Detroit Lions to look at, for these Lions fans to look at too?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, biggest one for me, Hendon Hooker. I honestly, I really like him from Tennessee. Only drawbacks are the injury that he suffered against South Carolina at the end of the season. I'm hoping he's going to be fine and back. We'll have to see. Obviously, that's still progression. But Hendon Hooker, when he was in his second year at Tennessee in that system, dude just balled out. He had a quick release, a live arm, really good guy. He was very accurate with his throws, a lot of potential to carry it over to the NFL. And then you got Will Levis as well. The dude from Kentucky last year absolutely balled out, not quite as this year, but at the moment, a lot of NFL experts have him as the third quarterback on their boards. There's a lot of potential with them. If you believe that you're going to get that guy from Kentucky 2 years ago, then you would absolutely take him. Like, he is legit, 6'2", 232. Some say he can be a really good quarterback in this draft. Maybe one of those more hidden guys you can get around the 10 area. Just depends what you want there. And then Anthony Richardson from Florida. This kid has a lot of raw potential.
Yeah.
I mean, he is dangerous.
That's what I want to talk about real quick, because I looked up his stats, and what I think, I saw a lot of things of Anthony Richardson might go high. Anthony Richardson could go first round. I don't, when you see him play, you don't really see that. He misses a lot of easy throws. But I think why people are doing that, why people are projecting him so high, is because they think he can be the next Josh Allen. Because you look at their stats and they're very similar. Mm-hmm. They're both, around 54%, 55% completion percentage. They both run the ball a lot. Josh Allen, 6'5", 233. Anthony Richardson, 6'4", 236. This year, Richardson had a 54% completion percentage, 2,549 yards, 17 touchdowns, 9 picks, 654 rushing yards, 9 touchdowns in 12 games. Josh Allen's senior year in 11 games, he had a 56% completion percentage, 1,812 yards, 16 touchdowns, 6 ints, 204 rushing yards, and 5 touchdowns. So
right.
I think they see a lot. I don't know about his arm strength. I don't think he has the same arm strength as Josh Allen. No. But I think that's what they see. They see a big, mobile quarterback who possibly they can mold into being Josh Allen, who Josh Allen was not an accurate passer by any means.
Correct.
Coming out of college or his first couple years in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's why I think GMs are looking at him like somebody they can mold into being a Josh Allen type guy.
Richardson is basically built like a linebacker, but he has the speed of possibly a wideout. Like, he can run a 4.4.
Yeah.
Like, he is fast. He is really good at running the football. Just got to get a little bit better at decision making and that sort of thing. But like I said, if you believe that he's your guy, get him in the second round because I believe he's going to be there.
We have a Jared Goff defender. I don't want to make any fun of him because if he's making a case for top 10, like I said, I feel like there's a conversation at number 10. Yeah. And his name's Marcus. Marcus, are you there? Let me turn up my headset real quick. He was waiting there for a minute while Nips was giving out the quarterback list. Do I have to press the on-air button, or is he just not? He's backed out. Uniform fans are weak.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. They
don't
truly believe in what they're saying.
But no, I'm glad you brought that up, Spinny, because we were talking about that in the back, and I feel like I used to get irritated when people made the Will Levis comparisons to Josh Allen. To be honest, everyone should be irritated when there's any type of comparison to Josh Allen. Just Josh Allen's a top 2 quarterback in the league, a top 3 quarterback in the league in Spinny's list. But it's so hard to replicate that, especially if you're looking at like shitty college numbers and you're expecting that to turn to Josh Allen at the pro level. That you're asking for a lot there. But if there's one guy more than Will Levis, I'm picking Anthony Richardson. The build's similar, the numbers, as you said, are similar. And like I could see almost like even if it doesn't turn into Josh Allen, which I want nobody to expect out of anybody that's being drafted. That's insane. That's an MVP caliber guy. But like the same way Jalen Hurts runs their offense, he has the ability to run, and that's just that extra like dynamic. The same way the Panthers once upon a time did that with Cam Newton and drove him all the way to the Super Bowl.
Think of that if the Lions had a Jalen Hurts-esque quarterback in this offense. Making easy dump-offs to Amon-Ra St. Brown or DeAndre Swift, running the ball behind 100%. That great offensive line, and then occasionally hitting a Jameson Williams or DJ Chark on a deep shot. What would stop them from having the same offense as the Philadelphia Eagles?
And you can throw on the run. Like
yes.
The
that is
mobile.
Big for me.
Right.
Being able to – I'm not talking about I want a quarterback that's going to be Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson or Steve Young or someone like that. I just want someone that has the mobility to extend a play.
Yeah.
And maybe hit a pass on the run. Get outside of the pocket. Let their receivers get. We see that all the time in the NFL,
bro.
The quarterback gets out of the pocket. Wide receivers hit a scramble drill, break off from their routes, and they're wide open because the defense doesn't know what they're doing. They run with their quarterback, big play. It's important for your offense to have that ability.
We have a Jared Goff defender on the line calling in all the way from Ohio. Go ahead, push him through, JB. Let's see if this time this one works. Was there a name for him by chance? That's all right. You there? Is this something I got to press over here? Is Jesse Jamarcus back in line too? You want to try him? I don't know if I have to press anything on my end. Jamarcus, you there this time? Nothing. Weak sauce.
Yeah, this is what I didn't want to do.
What I expected. Yeah. Well, I mean, we had it working yesterday. I mean, I like doing it. You said I should hear him now? I don't hear nothing.
Yo, you hear me?
There we go.
There we go. Is this Jamarcus?
All right. Yeah.
What's going on, man? You got Jared Goff in your top 10 or top 5?
No, top 10. Top 5 is ridiculous.
Okay, cool.
I mean, here's the thing, though, right? Like, you look at Stafford and where he's been, where he's at right now, like, Baker Mayfield is taking over his spot. Like, dude is hurt. We got Jared Goff playing like this under Ben Johnson. That's okay with me. Not gonna lie.
He's top 10, though? Like who you bumping out of the top 10?
Stafford also won a Super Bowl last year, too, so that's...
Yeah, but, I mean, that's the thing, is that he's hurt right now. So would you rather take a hurt Stafford? Or
I'd obviously rather have a healthy quarterback. But I don't think... the Rams saw enough in Matt Stafford to trade Jared Goff and 2 first-round picks for him and then immediately won the Super Bowl the next season. So
Who are you taking out of the top 10 to put in Goff out of the list?
Probably Jimmy G.
Okay, Jamarcus, I appreciate you calling in, brother. Thank you.
Hey yo, make sure to get some peanut butter, okay?
Dude, no, I hate you so much. Is that racist? Is that racist?
No, I don't think that's Noah.
That was Noah for
I
sure.
caught it right away.
Yeah.
How did you not catch it?
I don't think that was Noah.
That was 100% Noah.
He said, I'm going to take Jimmy G out of my top 10.
Right when he said that, I was like, all right, Marcus.
Yeah. That was Jamarcus Russell.
Do you think a guy like Anthony Richardson could creep into the... Yeah, it's Jamarcus Russell. I think this should take me. Jamarcus Russell.
Put me over Jericho.
Anthony Richardson, do you guys think... Oh, you know what? We got to go to a break. I apologize. Apologize for the phones. Apologize for that. I thought I'd give you golf guys a chance, but it is what it is. Spinny, can you tell us about the Guardian Alarm? Defend us from these guys.
So He's like, I'd rather take a healthy quarterback.
But what I want the Lions to do in the draft is to go defense in the first round. Said that already, unless Bryce Young falls. But if you need help with your defense, all you got to do is hit up Guardian Alarm, because Guardian Alarm will keep you safe and give you peace of mind whether you're at home or on the road with their 24/7 local monitoring. They make sure the things that are important to you stay safe. All you have to do is call 1-800
Stay out.
That's 1-800
Stay out
right now and let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Fellas, let's be honest. We like things to be easy. We like simple stuff, like sports 7 days a week. We like things uncomplicated, like Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Sign in, sit down, watch your favorite team play, and before you know it, your hair will be game ready. Open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
What's a winter wonderland if you can't shop, eat, and play? Lucky for you, you can do it all at the Downtown Detroit Markets, Cadillac Lodge, and the new winter version of the Monroe Street Midway, all located just across the street from Campus Martius Park. Find the fun at deckedoutdetroit.com.
Have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
All right, I need to show you guys something. This is what Ryan Armani used to look like.
Ew.
And nobody wants to look like that.
Gross.
That is just a terrible situation to be in. If I looked like that, I don't know what
I would still smash them.
Yeah. But this is what Ryan Armani looks like now.
Oh my God, it's Ryan!
It's Ryan Armani! And it's all thanks to Custom Health Centers. Custom Health Centers has helped our own Ryan Armani lose 20 pounds. And yeah, it's just 20 pounds. It's pretty wild. But if you need help as well, all you have to do is call 844-789-8446. That's 844-789-8446 and allow Custom Health Centers to help you get to your ideal weight.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live at WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Easy, joined by my man Spin Morax.
What up, though?
Got young Chris, JB Smooth, and Cheese Nips. Cheese Nips, I apologize for interrupting your list to deal with that tomfoolery.
Jamarcus,
yeah. Yeah, damn Jamarcus.
Idiot.
God.
And his peanut butter. That wasn't even fun. You got to connect to something else.
Yeah.
You can't just say peanut butter.
Yeah.
That doesn't work like that.
Just make sure you get yourself some peanut butter.
Yeah, like say for like a specific reason and it makes it funny or something. I don't know. Do you guys think that Anthony Richardson sneaks into like the first round?
Maybe the tail end.
I don't know. I don't think so. The way last year happened when there was one quarterback in the first round, that never happens.
But that class was like booty water.
Yeah, I don't think Anthony Richardson is that much better than those other guys, than a Desmond Ridder.
What about, actually, I'm going to ask both of you guys this, because I didn't watch him outside. And like the one game he looked absolute trash, and I'm talking about Anthony Richardson. But how much better or equal of a prospect is he to Malik
Willis?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's better because you've seen it against tougher competition. You know, playing at LSU rather than Liberty.
You're talking about just pure college.
Yeah,
like
as prospect, like how much better of a prospect is he?
I would take Richardson over Willis any day of the week.
Yeah,
I think Willis has a bigger arm, but you know we've seen Anthony Richardson, like I said, play in the SEC.
Right, he balled out against.
More important than playing against whoever Liberty plays against.
Because I tuned in, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, maybe it was like last week. I think it was Anthony Richardson versus Florida State. And like, I heard he was balling the first half. And I tuned in for that second half, and I was like, and the refs were bad in that one too.
Yeah.
But it was like, my God.
It's tough. His accuracy is definitely a problem. I think, again, I am 145% fine with whatever Brad Holmes does. I don't care. Brad Holmes is going to make the right pick. He's proven that. So,
but there's options.
But there's
is what we're
options.
saying.
There's options. And if he thinks Anthony Richardson is worthy of a second-round pick, I'm cool with that. I don't want them drafting a quarterback in the first round unless Bryce Young falls to them, which I don't think he will. I want Jalen Carter and Joey Porter Jr. in the first round with their 2 picks. And then in the second round, if they can get
he's so fired,
Anthony Richardson or somebody like that, and they think that's their guy.
You don't want Cam Smith?
As a second-round defender or a first round?
First round.
First round, no. I don't know. I like Ringo, but I don't think he'll be there for the Lions' second first-round pick.
Right.
I think Joey Porter Jr. will be right around there. I like him a lot, man. Like we've obviously seen a lot of him, and he's a big, rangy dude. He's very athletic. I have a crush on big cornerbacks.
Oh, me too. Okay. I think everyone does.
I have a crush on big cornerbacks.
So. Surtain and Horn came out of the same draft too, didn't they? Yeah. They're both balling.
Mm-hmm.
They're both studs.
This year, who's the guy that went before Sauce to Houston?
Oh, Trey Stingley.
Yeah, he's balling, and Sauce Gardner is balling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are going to be multiple great cornerbacks in drafts. It happens.
Yeah.
But
Jeff Okudah, I mean, he had a good year.
Yeah. Joey 2 times Porter Jr. is somebody that I'd love to see the Lions grab.
And by the way, too, I want to say this too. If Jeff Okudah got away with as much PI as Sauce Gardner does, we'd be talking about him the same like breath too. We'd be saying he's like a elite quarter. Like, when I watch these Sauce highlights, it's like, dude's. How is there no calls? It's just like NFL just wants to keep the hype train going. Like, it's just wild to me.
It is pretty crazy. But Bennett WMC in the Woodward Sports chat, Michael Penix is going back to college.
Correct.
So he's not going to be able to be drafted. He announced
disappointed in that.
He's returning to Washington. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either.
We'll see him in the woodshed.
Yeah, we'll see him in the woodshed. I mean, after what he did,
I don't know though. Yeah, he took
MSC secondary this year is pretty tough.
And when he was with Indiana, he's done it multiple times.
Yeah, he's a great player. I wouldn't have mind seeing them draft Penix in a later round.
What go and put Cheese Nip's list back up there too, because there's 2 more guys to finish out this list outside of Ant. I'm sorry, it might have been 3 guys outside of.
I already did 3, but yeah, it was. You got right there Cam Ward from Washington State and Jaron Hall from BYU. Both guys that, I mean, you go through the draft process and they could eventually separate themselves. But those are like late second, third round guys. It just depends. I would rather have those top 3 guys over, the other guys. But I mean, those are still options. Bo Nix is on that list as well.
I'm not.
It's just like that he'll be like maybe 4th round.
I'm not a big
options.
Bo Nix guy. I don't know. I think he's a little too small, personally. He does seem like kind of a gamer, though.
Right.
If you like that edge. But I don't know. He's too hot and cold for me. He'll go out and do what, obviously it's Georgia, so you can't say much. But he'll have a stretch of games after Georgia where he looks great, and then he falls apart when it really matters. So I don't know. He's talented for sure, but
we'll have to see. He's got to go through the draft process.
Definitely.
So
how do you feel about each one of these prospects in comparison to Jared Goff, like specifically?
Like, would I rather have all of them, or
like which ones I guess would you rather have, or you have more confidence in? Like
those top 3, I'd probably take over them. Like Ward and just about everyone else I could list, I would say you'd have to sit them a year, kind of give them, some work behind, and then eventually they would take over. Is what the plan would be if you were going to take one of those guys in the later rounds, but. I mean, you take Anthony Richardson, there's a chance he's starting middle of the year, first year, everything like that. There's, it's just, would I take them over Jared Goff eventually? Yeah, I don't want to see Jared Goff after, next year, I think. So that's just me, though.
I think it's almost
CT Squid said, how about Cam Rising in the 6th?
It's possible, yeah. I mean, he's also a good prospect. He's just lower as well. It's just like, when are you going to take your quarterback? I don't know. There's sometimes we're projected to take Young or Stroud in the top 3, but I can't say. I don't know what their process is. I can give you a bunch of guys, and Rising is an option late in the rounds, but Is he going to be that star-studded quarterback? I don't know, but there's just a lot of options. It just depends when you want to take them.
Is Rising a name you take over Spencer Rattler? Is he coming out this year?
Yeah, he will for sure.
Would I take attitude-wise? Yeah,
I don't like Rattler. Yeah,
no, but I don't think
he's
Holmes
cringe. He's real
him.
cringe to me too, and I don't like cringe.
He's pretty cringe. Yeah. He looks weird.
Wow. Going off just looks.
He's got that like.
That was easy.
That was me.
It's like when Joe Rogan said that. How about this black guy, this white guy? He's like, that was said by Joe Rogan.
That's right. The UFC.
That was said by Easy.
I didn't say anything about the. I just said he looks like he's got the blonde, like when it blends into like his eyebrows. It looks like he has no eyebrows.
I'm sure he has no problem getting ladies.
That's for sure.
Well, I wasn't concerned about that. Yeah. I'm looking at the free agency class for quarterbacks too, because mind you, Nate Sudfeld's our backup. I don't think we have anyone outside of him. We just signed
Josh Dobbs
to the practice squad. I think it almost is setting up to where we do get one of these late round quarterbacks, and I think it's an interesting conversation to have because of that situation. Like Nate Sudfeld, that's not really a name. That's one we got like mid-season because we got both Boyle and Blau. So like we're gonna need a backup, and then you have the opportunity to then push Goff, either one to compete, which obviously he's been playing pretty well as of late, or two. I mean, that's just you're going to be your guy of the future at some point. And Jalen Hurts, second round pick too.
Do you take one of those later round guys to be your backup? Like, your backup?
I don't like the idea of drafting a backup quarterback.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of a waste.
Well, I don't want to say that you're drafting. I think you're drafting him to eventually, obviously, take over as well. But I mean, I assume any rookie, even if it was like. I mean, Bryce Young's probably the one exception, but any rookie that we would have drafted, whether it be first round, second round, third, or whatever, is sitting behind Goff for at least a portion of the year.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Enough until like he messes up and earns it, until he's comfortable enough with him. But at the same time, too, a guy like Ben Johnson may want to get his hands on someone like that earlier because he can do so much more within an offense.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't know. Maybe he wants to camp with him, too, before all that. I mean, we'll see, but I didn't even think of that. I didn't put those two and two together until just now. Like, Nate Sudfeld is probably not going to get re-signed. There's clearly a void at backup. Goff's probably going to be the guy next year regardless of what we want or any situation. I think it's a cool conversation to have just now because I do think we're taking one of those guys late.
Do you take a quarterback as well in 2024 or no?
No. I mean,
depends where you draft, not quarterback.
You got to think this way, too. At least my opinion of the matter is in 2024, I don't think we'll be in a position to draft a
what if the Ravens draft Anthony Richardson?
Oh man, that's a good
late in the first round.
Can you put the list back up there one more time, Chris?
Just Lamar replacement.
Because there's a couple guys too, and Hendon Hooker, we obviously had the conversation about that. By the time he's ready to play, he's gonna be 26 years old.
Hendon Hooker,
so he's actually like a true backup, I think.
If Hendon Hooker was 23, even, he'd be a top 10 pick.
Right.
Maybe the Ravens take him.
No, because they're going to need somebody for next year.
Well, he says not playing on the franchise, but he might.
Franchise tag.
We'll put it back up there. I just want to get these names. Well, you're the one who took it down. Why are you laughing? Man? No one tell you take it down. Will Levis, you guys think Will Levis goes first round?
I didn't see the part about the late round.
Will Levis will go top 15.
Yeah, he's going to go way more.
Do you like him as a prospect over Richardson?
Like over him?
Yeah.
Like to draft at that spot? No. But I mean, he might have.
I don't see what everybody loves about Will Levis.
I don't either.
He just balled out at Kentucky 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He was really good. Like, had he gone the draft last year, we would have been talking.
What happened? It hasn't been the scenario anymore. Did he lose like a big weapon? Like,
no, he just wasn't as good.
Yeah, and if you want to get some good dinner, you can just go to Big Boy. Because for a limited time only, all new burgers and loaded fries are back at Big Boy. It's not the Slim Jim, it's the Big Jim. The chili cheese is such a tease. And guess what else is new? The bacon blue. Don't forget about upgrading those fries as well. They got chili cheese fries. They got nacho fries. They got the banger of all bangers, the baked potato fries. So go satisfy those taste buds at Big Boy.
It's back. Year 3 of Woodward Sports Stuff-A Studio is here. The past 2 years, we've collected new unwrapped toys and stuffed our studio so we could hardly fit in it. This year, we're doing it even bigger. Join Woodward Sports and our whole family December 19th to the 23rd as we stuff our studio. While you're out shopping or just sitting on your couch ordering presents, make sure you grab one extra and drop it off at our studio, 15 Mile in Woodward and Birmingham. We'll be collecting toys around the clock to make sure every child in Mott's Children's Hospital feels the warmth of the holiday season. It's the time of year to do for others. Help us stuff our studio. Special thanks to all the wonderful elves at Meyer and Guardian Alarm for keeping the toys safe. Stuff a Studio 2022 with Woodward Sports.
Life is full of hard choices. We're here to make one of life's biggest decisions as simple as possible. My name is Christina Gennari, and for over 20 years, I've helped hundreds of families buy and sell homes. We cover all of Metro Detroit and more, from large luxury homes to starter homes. We will work hard to make sure that you get the home of your dreams. So if you're in the market today or even thinking about buying or selling in the future, make the obvious choice. Christina Gennari, the obvious choice in real estate. Visit us at soldchristina.com today.
Make sure you download the Woodward Sports app in the App Store and the Google Play Store today. Take Woodward Sports with you wherever you go and listen live on your phone or mobile device.
Chili Peppers Tanning is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Spotless, sanitized rooms with trained and certified tanning professionals. Join the Pepper Club for all the best deals where they beat all competitors by $5.
$5?
$5, y'all. And while you're there, don't forget to pick up Australian Gold, Designer Skin, Caltan, and Swedish Beauty Lotions. ChiliPeppersTanning.com, the hottest balls, the hottest deals, the darkest tans, your vitamin D headquarters, 27 locations, and more on the way.
Chili Peppers Tan.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Easy, joined by my man Spinmo Rax.
What up, though?
Got young Chris in the TD booth, JB Scoop the ones and twos, and cheesing it to the Maz chair. I'm looking at the tankathon.com, which obviously these are like inaccurate. These are just mock drafts. They're mainly for like letting you know who's selecting where. They have Anthony Richardson falling to the Jets at 22. But honestly, I think they might have something in Mike White.
Mike White.
Like, I think they.
You think they're giving up on Zach Wilson?
I don't think
completely.
I mean, that Tankathon thinks that. I don't think that.
I don't think they're gonna.
I'm curious. I mean, I could.
Cardinals did it.
Yeah. But Mike White's been playing well.
Mike
White's been playing really well.
I like Mike White.
I like Mike White too.
Mike White was playing well.
You love Mike White, huh?
What?
I almost love Mike White.
Oh yeah,
big
Mike White guy.
If he was a wide receiver only though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Big should have put him on the list anyways.
It says White.
What number is he?
I don't know.
Everything felt like too good to be true. Because we could go defense first round, right? And then if Anthony Richardson's true, like a second round pick, we have 2 second round picks, so you scoop them up. But you brought up the Ravens, and that was like, damn.
The Ravens, I wouldn't.
Ravens might actually be eyeing a quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm looking for other teams that might be actually eyeing a quarterback. Falcons might be looking for one. Oh man. Panthers. I don't know if Anthony Richardson survives to the second round.
I don't think so. It'll be close.
We'll see. And he's still got to go through the process, and we'll get a better read on that as the draft approaches.
Maybe the Panthers take Hendon Hooker instead of Richardson.
We're just way ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, order's going to change a lot still too.
Sure.
So
it just made too much sense there for a minute, and like Nate Sudfeld. Obviously, I don't think he's coming back.
Let's talk about something good,
all that other good stuff.
Like winning teams.
Yeah.
Like teams that won. Like the Detroit
Red Wings.
They went into Tampa Bay and they beat the Lightning last night. Ville Husso, again, dude, spectacular in net, stopping 44 shots in a 4-2 victory. Berggren got another goal. The guy's been playing well, very well since they brought him up. Adam Ernie got a goal. Perron got a goal and Big Rass got a goal. You had Kopp and Hronek with 2 assists each. It was an impressive win. It was an impressive win. A better team. Stevie Y revenge tour. Suck it, Tampa. It was awesome. I love to see it. I love to see this team competing. This is looking like a playoff team. I've talked about it before. I said it at the beginning of the year. I do think this team will make the playoffs this year. And I think they're going to make a move in the trade market to get themselves another defenseman to put back there and to finish out that first 4 defensemen and really have something going. Because Sherratt and Seider are good. Hronek has been playing great. And then it's Osterley and Wallman have been playing very, very well, actually, but it's a different kind of thing. They're more offensively minded. They're getting up in the play because the way they skate and the way they can handle the puck and get involved in the offense is impressive, but I think they still need another guy, kind of staple guy to put in that first 4. Maybe that's Erik Karlsson. I know he's been made available by the San Jose Sharks, and that is probably the best outside of Cale Makar, the best offensive defenseman in the NHL. So it would be cool to see the Red Wings go out and get a guy like that, put him back there. Maybe put him together with Seider and then have Sherratt and Hronek be their second pairing, which that would be two scary defense pairings. I wouldn't mind that at all. We are getting closer and closer to the return of Robbie Fabry. I've heard he's skating very well. He's almost ready to go, so we'll see when he gets out there on the ice. That will be another great thing. You know, obviously with Burt out, with Verona dealing with what he's dealing with, it'll be good to have a goal scorer and Fabry come back and help this Red Wings team put up some points. Because every point matters when you're in this playoff race, when you're fighting for this playoffs, especially in this division. You know, you've got teams that aren't going to keep floundering like this, like the Florida Panthers, that are definitely going to shoot up. You expect the Penguins to make a push. These aren't even the Capitals. These are teams that are going to start winning games, and so you need to keep pace with that. Make sure you're getting points on every time you go out there on the ice. So I'm very happy with the way the Red Wings are playing, very happy with the way Ville Husso is playing in the net, and I expect them to keep going. But there was another team from Detroit that won in Florida yesterday, and that was the Detroit Pistons, because the Detroit Pistons also went to South Beach. They beat Miami 116-96. Bojan Bogdanovic took over in the fourth quarter. Dude was lights out. A good fourth quarter bogey, because fourth quarter bogey has kind of been a punchline on Pistons Twitter, because dude was making turnovers, missing shots, but he played very well in this fourth quarter. The thing that stood out to me, Saddiq Bey was plus 30.
Yeah.
Saddiq Bey was plus 30 in that
with,
game.
I believe, only 14 points.
14 points, 4 rebounds.
Good,
he had 3 steals, but plus 30 is impressive.
Yeah.
It's very impressive. What were you happiest with watching that Pistons game?
There was one play, and I'm trying to remember who the ball handler was, because it was a sequence where I believe it was Killian, whipped it inside to Isaiah Stewart, who had the ball at the rim, but then instead passed in air to the corner. Alec Burks wide open for 3. It was just one of the greatest sequences I've seen from this team all year. It was that third and fourth quarter. They just, especially coming into the third quarter, they were turning defense to offense. Like, the Pistons, you haven't seen so far this year, you haven't seen too many stretches where they're playing good on both defense and offense, and one is leading into the other. It's usually been up and down, hit or miss. Sometimes shots are falling, sometimes they're getting stops but not getting shots. So it was a very consistent performance, and that's what I was happiest about.
Yeah, I agree. You know, we talked about Bogey playing well. Burks played well. He knocked down 4 threes, had 18 points, 9 rebounds out of Alec Burks. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Crazy. I just dropped him, too. Sick.
Rough. Stewart continues to play well. He had 11 and 11 last night, so it was good to watch.
For the Red Wings, that was Blashill's supposed to be his revenge game.
Yeah.
Instead, we took it. Tampa's still good. Like, what happened? Were they missing guys last night?
No, it was just got outplayed. Ville Husso stopped 44 shots.
One thing I've noticed about the Red Wings, like this year,
Derek Lalonde revenge tour.
Yeah,
I like his smile.
Yeah.
You see this, like the video of him hiding the smile.
Lalonde,
Lalonde.
Man, great hire by Stevie Wonder.
Red Wings like low key, and I've been waiting to say it because like it's obviously like we're still kind of like in the introductory of the season.
Don't jinx anything.
But consistent.
They've been consistent. They've been consistent, and it's because they have consistent goaltending.
Yeah.
And so you know what you're going to get out of Ville Husso every night.
100%.
And I love it, man. The guy plays great. He doesn't allow little stinker goals. If he gets beat, he's normally getting beat off rebounds or you know, putbacks or just great passes to catch on the empty side of the net. But Ville Husso's been playing lights out, man. It's great. To stop a high-powered Lightning team like that 44 times in a game is very impressive.
I guess to bring up the Pistons situation too, an inconsistent team.
Yeah.
But no Jimmy Butler last night, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, no Jimmy.
Jimmy didn't play.
Yeah.
No Jimmy.
So how much value do you take in like a win like that? It was just kind of like
it's still on the road.
A better team
it's still on the
without
road with
Jimmy
a better
Butler.
team.
We
Yeah.
didn't have Cade Cunningham, who's our best player.
Yeah.
I mean, are they really? Kyle Lowry and freaking
Tyler Hero and Bam
Kyle Lowry's
Adebayo.
going crazy this year.
Bam Adebayo is like a top 5 center in the NBA.
See, I think Bam's overrated.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Are
you Sam Flannel? You just don't like defense?
No, I just think he's a little bit overrated. I mean, outside of like before Jimmy got
Hall
there.
of Very Good.
Yeah, the Hall of Very Good.
He's not Hall of Fame.
No, I mean, we're just joking.
Yeah.
That's what Flannel Sam says.
Jimmy's the guy there, and I think without like you see like
he's their best player.
For sure, it's the guy here.
Like, but you see, I mean, obviously we beat them last night. We're putrid without Jimmy. Like, I don't think that Bam is like that guy. I know Kyle. Kyle can shoot the ball.
He's just got a big old booty.
Oh.
Kyle Lowry's got a dumper, man. That is known facts.
There's just certain guys in the league where like this is a little bit disrespectful because I don't want to put him on that level, and that actually is probably disrespectful more so to Kevin Love. But it's like the Kevin Love effect, or like the Moose effect, where it's like, you know, good guys on a bad team, or like a guys that kind of force like extra roles, so the numbers are beefed up a little bit.
Bam Adebayo was putting up like 30-point games in the playoffs. Like Bam Adebayo is a great player.
Yeah,
and he's a great defender.
In last year's playoffs, he's putting up 30-point games.
I put him with Cade though.
Put him with Cade.
2 years ago in the bubble, this guy Bam played better than Jason Tatum.
That's what I was saying. The bubble, bubble Bam.
Okay,
but we saw TJ Warren in the bubble too do some freaky things.
Okay, but that's totally different levels. Yeah, okay. Bam's been really good outside
Bam's
the bubble.
Last games against the Pistons, he had 21-15. Grizzlies 15-5, and then 28-7, 23-6, 32-8, 38-12. Like,
I guess I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying he's bad. I just think he's overhyped. I think he's like he's put like a echelon of guys. I don't think
he gets hyped up that much.
I don't think he's really.
I do.
I think he gets hyped up as an all-star, and he's a great player, which is what he is.
I'm looking for these 30-point games in the playoffs last year.
Nobody's comparing him to Jokic or anything like that.
Yeah. We'll see. Time will tell. Pistons is so hard to judge right now. There's no type of chemistry. There's no health views. What are you gonna say, Chris?
I was gonna say I hope the Pistons could be where the Red Wings are next year. Like I hope for just that level of consistency, because the Red Wings have been very consistent.
Is Dwayne Casey the coach when that happens? We can talk about it when we come back. Tell us about the butchery, Spinny.
I will, because the official meat supplier of the Woodward Sports Network is the butchery. You can call 248-682-2697. Yes, that's 248-682-COWS. Or move on over and order online at thebutcherysl.com. Shipping included for Woodward Sports customers. The Butchery, meats, eats, and treats. Sandwiches to die for. Wagyu meats and artisan breads inspired by the legend Chef Dave. Only the best of the best for our meat-loving customers. An old-school butcher shop from a new-school perspective. And again, shout out to Chef Dave for recently having a child. You know the guy knows how to use his meat, so make sure you go buy some at thebutcherysl.com.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
At work and at home, we're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there. And that one Lions playoff win in 1991. Yeah, Detroit fans were there. Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
With the holiday season here, Swiss Insurance wants to remind you to insure those gifts of jewelry or collectibles. In the last 2 weeks, Swiss has saved its clients an average of 26% on their insurance premiums while increasing the coverage. That's a lot of money to free up for the giving season. Happy holidays from Swiss Insurance, and go Lions. Like that? Yeah. Thank you. What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on WoodSports.com. I'm your boy Easy, joined by my man Spinmo Rax. We got young Chris and TD Roof, JP Smooth, and Cheese Nips. This topic we wanted to do yesterday, but we didn't feel there's enough time now. In the same situation today.
Exact same situation.
We have 3 more minutes than we did last time, though.
All right, let's put it up then.
All right,
KOC.
let's do it.
Kevin O'Connor or O'Connor?
Yeah, Kevin O'Connor.
I just know it's KOC.
Yeah.
The young generation of basketball fans love this guy. I think he's just as stupid as all of us.
He said Killian's pro comp is James Harden.
Yes, Killian Hayes' pro comp for him was James Harden.
I can see it too.
He's still not ready to get off the train.
He did a 2022 NBA redraft. Obviously, we're not at the halfway point in the season, but it is what it is. I guess I get it. But couple people have some beef with this. Pistons Talk, shout out to him. He's the one that made this graphic. But Paolo Banchero clearly going number 1 overall
shout
still.
out to Pistons Talk for sure.
Chet Holmgren still there at 2. Which, I mean, do you guys have beef with that so
I don't
far?
have beef with that. I mean, that's off potential. You don't expect him to get hurt. I think he'd be playing well if he wasn't hurt. Jabari at 3 is what I have beef with.
I do have beef.
Jabari's been playing like dog water.
And
like,
he's in a bad situation, but still.
Overall. But still. You got to Benedict Mathurin should be at 2.
Like, as a number 3, 100%.
Benedict Mathurin should be at 2. And then Chet. And then, like, I don't understand what Jaden Ivey did to be pushed down to 8.
Yeah.
I think Jaden Ivey's playing better than Daniels, Murray, and Sharp.
So that's why I don't have your league
I
pass
have some
login,
stats
Chris.
here.
Sharp's potential is impressive.
What is going on with Dyson Daniels? He's not, put the camera on you so I can get in this chair.
Dyson Daniels is just dude plays lockdown already.
He knew he was going to do that.
Well,
I thought you
so
were
I got some.
some.
Okay, sorry. I thought Spencer was going to keep talking. So this guy Jaden Ivey is top 3 or 1 in all of these categories: free throws attempted, points, assists. He's literally number 3 in points, number 1 in assists. He's number 6 in rebounds as a rookie. Like, he is near the top everywhere.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have a great team around him, so they're not winning a lot of games. But overall, his stats are among the best in rookies, so I can't see. He's shooting better than Shaedon Sharpe. He's doing everything. I don't get why these people who have shown good flashes. I like Keegan Murray. I like Shaedon Sharpe.
Yeah.
I obviously love Benedict Mathurin. Like, those are all good players. But I just, other than Benedict Mathurin, you can't make an argument that any of those other guys leaped Jaden Ivey already. It makes no sense to me.
Jaden Ivey to 8 is ridiculously stupid.
Like,
what were those stats that he led in again for the rookies?
Points, assists,
rebounds. He was top 6.
Oh, top. Yeah. Okay, I think he was like 1 in these stats.
Yeah, but no, he was 1 in. He was 3 in points. Yeah. 1 in assists.
1 in assists.
Yeah, and then
with the most field goals attempted.
And free throws attempted.
Can I see the list again one more time?
Yeah, I got you.
Because I'll say this: I'm a cute buck with you guys, and I do like Ivy. Obviously, Ivy's been balling.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Shaedon Sharpe.
Hate.
I think there is a conversation there, though, just out of prospect.
Why?
I wanted Shaedon
Sharpe
Sharpe before, when the draft. That was my guy. You can attest to that. My guy was Shaedon Sharpe when the draft was happening, but Jaden Ivey's been outperforming Shaedon Sharpe by
just Dyson
a lot.
Daniels too. Like,
I mean,
Shaedon's also playing like limited minutes because they're actually like trying to compete.
Shaedon Sharpe's also the 6th option in that offense.
Not even. He's come off the bench. Yeah.
5th option in that offense. You got Dame Lillard. You got what's his name? I always forget his name. Anthony Simmons.
Yeah.
Jeremy Grant.
Anthony Simmons haven't even a year.
I like Shaedon Sharpe. I think it's off potential. Like, his ability. That's what I saw. He's a freak of nature and he can shoot from anywhere. So that's why I liked him. But to have Jaden Ivey at 8 is ludicrous to me. It should be Paulo, Benedict Mathurin, and then if you want to put Chet at 3 and then Jaden Ivey at 4, I wouldn't be mad at that.
He's also 4th in 3-pointers made, Jaden Ivey.
Yeah. So
I'm looking up.
That's a ridiculous list.
So you have Ivy stats in front of you right now, Chris?
Yeah.
What's his 3-point percentage and how many shots?
3-point percentage. Let's see here. He is. Oh damn! It's organized by like all rookies. So like the people who shot 1-3 and are 100%.
It's okay. I got it right here.
Second.
He's 30% on 4 shots. Sharpe is 37% on 2.
Yeah.
I could see the argument for Sharpe being there over Ivy just because what he can do and obviously the prospect of what he can do.
My thing with Sharpe is I agree with you guys. Like it would not surprise me if he's better than Ivy. But right now, from what we've seen, like I don't think he's done enough to do a redraft and put him above
especially all the way to 8.
Yeah.
Because was he like 18, 19?
Yeah. It's
Sharpe.
I like
he's
Shaedon Sharpe.
6'6". I think there's
I was a
definitely
big
enough prospect there to.
Me and Jeff were both real high on
you
Shaedon
guys are Sharpe. I was Ivy. I'm sorry, I was Ivy. I was
got him.
No, yeah,
you guys were Sharpe. I was Mathurin. Yeah.
And Keegan Murray. You were Keegan Murray at first.
Yeah, and I switched to Mathurin.
Then you switched to Mathurin.
Which Keegan, it's another guy too. I guess like. I mean, they're playing to compete, so I don't know if he's getting like as much.
Keegan Murray's getting PT.
He's solid, I guess. I still feel like he'd be a fit here, but
of course
he's probably falling down the boards.
Fit in Detroit.
Dyson Daniels, that's one that drew some curiosity.
Dyson Daniels is like Killian Hayes, like great defender, needs to work on his jump shot and offensive game. Yeah. But Dyson Daniels is also tall and long.
There's this other kid too out of OKC right now too. The dude, he's literally like Shea 2.0. I can't think of. He's got the freakishly long arms.
Yeah.
Oh, Earl Robinson?
Is that his name? No, that's not.
And that kid from Indiana that went off for 30 plus against Steph and the Warriors, hit the game winner against the Lakers the night before. The rookie for the Pacers, I can't remember his name, but it's been impressive. The NBA is in good hands. They got a lot of good players, obviously, in the rookie class.
Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams is an OKC guy. I'm blanking on the name for the Indiana guy, but he stepped up when Duarte got hurt.
Yeah, and
he's played well.
He's probably going to keep Duarte's spot. Like with Duarte, I know.
Hey, chill. I got him for fantasy.
I was going to say, I know you don't like to hear that, but
I got him because you told me to get him for fantasy.
He's better than Duarte. He's proved it. But that'll do it for us today. We appreciate you all tapping into Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com from 5 to 7 Monday through Friday. For the man to my left, the one, the only Speak Easy, we got Chris Platty holding it down the TD booth. JB Smooth on the ones and twos. Our boy Owen.
But that's all.
Dude, that's a tongue twister.
Period. Our boy Owen.
Pass block
in the match. Unique New York. And me, Spencer Raxter. We are the Woodward Heavyweights. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Pass block win rate.
Pass block win rate.
Yeah.